do na drama wine. Dr. Mahmood Baumia. Me come outro. Ena me ka sembi na to bi ati. Me ya politician. Ena honorable Kennedy Japan or ya politician. Kugudu. Minim say delegates bebre wa ha. Who kunu a polling station executive. Ena wo yire enso ya polling station executive. Mesrao obi ankura na dwe. Obi ankura na dwe wo politics mu. Obi ankura na dwe. Iti honorable Ken kura na dwe. Okura ni ambition. Mesu mi kura ma dwe. Mesu mi ye man manyosem. Na manyosem na obi a eye no. Obi akọ baby a ne ho be dey. Me say dey obi akọ baby a ne ho be dey. Dr. Trouble+Akosua okan sembi. Maintain honorable Kennedy Japan. Menene wo mba porepore ahofefuo mienu. Ba mu abaako e na oba abaako. It maintain honorable Kennedy Japan. But and your family and friends and I hear well. Messi ya dia. Efie na ya balo. Kugudu. Kugudu. Patro muntie mi o. Opposition na ya ba na ya ba fie no. E wo se ye be sua nyansa o. Ya ko tena ba mu ye family and I any yenne iti amanyo semu a ye wo party level no me aduasafo me ti me nya den esan se ye kwa ba mu koye bi ebo aye ya na aka amwa ye na me mamu example bi me ko study contest here to be MP in the year 2007. Atene nwedi amanyo semunu a wokuo mu abesi nne. Ma serve as member of parliament for 12 years. My deputy majority leader. Medi minister for procurement. Medi minister for gender. It may be some say. Mensomoye. And honorable Kennedy Japan so ayane die meboa menka se ono na ebefa na mom ye assume se wafa na wakotena Jubilee House na mimi CV eda ho ye ka CV ya sa wo kopa adwuma na mo hwe adwuma amaye ene somo amasom oman yi ene mama nyoko na se dru ho na obetimi ahwemanimu aka se oba menene wo mamienu ma appoint no as minister for BB ejabeto Ghana. Yes. Kugudu. And the Kennedy Japan, me no menena wumi no. Oh yeah. It's my political career is at stake. My future is at stake. And my future is with Dr. Alhaji Mahmood. Dr. Mahmood Baumia, no your finance minister. Mimi Samu, Dr. Mahmood Baumia, no your finance minister. Yantia Bamu na your MP speaker said, send your speaker Samu Airco, and Goye, it's Yama your finance minister, Uncle Tanasi, Yamana Kotanasi. When Jijana Rian Sani Yamana Kofi, now we are this one Dr. Mahmood Baumia. We are mates. Now we master Chicana. What if you call master don't say echo Chicano? No granny yankantia. Na ya niama basta, ya kasa yentie. election for any year Sako Musikamu. And Yama Bebre and March 2024, you're losing elections. And you one individual. And yet Dr. Mamudu Baumia and the year Bibia. Now you're home, I Ghana for me. It's a normal Kata.
Now a whole lawyer, a team begin a case. Canadian Japan Tibrofu, Obizu Mekwa come motherfucker. Even if I say motherfucker and a Ghana for Benya Jumaya, oh, that is good, that is good. Now we be Tinko, that is good, that is good. Now your pocket is empty.
So meaning say as someone because can say you say lawyer touching and can say me say yem toma monto delegates into abama obia una koma enha no bokwa to blow and answer be asema wo kan you na ano edin dodo nti no oka asema makoto no blow. You see also come make a statement a good one must say a disco boy be a year audio be by video and somehow oka I will not repeat it and attach him minimum answer channel. So minimum Yansan channel and continue minister da. The way OCDD Akufo-Addo atem echirem wo Heathrow airport. No one say any one in Anisua Akufo-Addo government obeji minister. Wow.
Yeah, Mr. Heathrow airport airtime. In summer or kind, me to repeat it.
Why you lawyer paying?
Only I'm a lawyer da.
Only a lawyer.
No, but I'm a classmate.
Okay.
Meaning the sword the boom. The economics, maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once that touch and here, they catch you say Heathrow Airport. Why is there all airports in the world? Say me do try. I don't think I'm because Heathrow Airport. Obia dear, onipa no ko gina ho say menti brofu. Obia menti brofu. Between talk a dime $500,000 ko for time. AU village at the chew. Emma would you rent or chihime and a native your or $4,000 amount. Unyanza way. Obro funi in a hand. Obi on tip of to me to down reaction. Now no walk high no office or high. What more to a man, me man $50,000. But I leave it to fate. Mobia and Canadian.
Or more would that.
Me attach ya. And more than or the amami semi a day or the achame. Semi in fact. Na me ni madrin bo. Me attach ya. Be send me di. Onkofo a won kill ekohu no so omo a me kan bi.
Omo a wo bibia mu sikamu bibia.
Daddy omo a me sikamu da.
Bibia mu da.
On che me ade bi da. Mama, e dey no dey ache me. Mate asem bi am say, "Oh, Ken. Onyakopon mo a wo. Na ne wu ko edi e. Wo akasa the ninth commandment no. And na wo brichi the won susu anso ma. Say me to wa attach ya. Na Ken ohini Japan. Ekope the 500,000 United States dollars. Ekoto property mami attaching ya. Say me mfa. Enum go ase ma no ankasa. Say me title deed no way. Ewe if you're not touching me no, me lawyer ni, me team baby. Na Kennedy ohini Japan afa 500,000. So to fia mami. Kufuor time ewe village. Title deed no way. You know fear no. If you know way, who to fia chobi. What you say, onim baby if you know. Can pese men so magic title did no. Na my lease am or charge for am wait you for the penny. Onum say ochehene. Baby a obetena ye no. Ye wadabraka himfi. Boko time no. Na ochema wadabraka himfi. And I know for that odi kan to see. I don't know because na the baby am ti ochehin kure bia oni baby tena. Na yato AU village acheme attach na fe de my lease ya mo chen here am $4,000 aye tro me nim ni o kan wasem kra me wo fi a me nim ho wasem na den one fa me title di mre me if you know we mama baby a me nu ya kompra kokon o hwe ni ye kakra ya tra obe fire de en o the evidence bi kire o se wo ne oto ade ne kura ema ame no we ni vendor no oto ade ni free ha na ye sign the paper no ba me di mu a enemi kura me paper enemi de sabe to bible say mini property bi AU village ana osagefo owu ye bisa no ote ase say me lease efie no ma no a me $4,000 Osaje for echo leasing the fee say if you be so be or be receive the visitors. I mean it is some kind of a troka on far evidence back on Cheremo and the Ghana for. Obey to me, Messi say, baby are all corner, or reduce it to me a DD president. Oh, Obey fire then. Oh, a busiem, or busia for Obey fire. Now they are command NDC say NDC menya or busia for now. Is that a presidential material? You want to destroy your own so that you become prominent. How would that happen?
Oh no, but in a way more hurts no. Dodo san say ohune say me boa nipa nyima me ankasa me nkro for me die mu na me die enye me.
Yes, mama me catch you nyame oso say me attach here baby and me do sese okay ase. Me nye tenant I me here law office it me pay rent advance it oba boa me 50,000. Say the entia e tro yen kwase ma no kura so oka asem say atumi so see enu nyonko adanse krum the 9 commandment no and why e won so so ma no say me kwa ko akompra ko say me here $50,000 say me dey dey me mu bra
na wo hu ne say dey won so say ye de ne call president and say bi o AU summit obekwa ko to blow na no so hu ne say enye no kure ya
na wo dey hu enso obeto afiri anopa uhu onu kra wo he ya wo ne kase onti asem obeka so obe fire den wo hu obi a ohwe man so na keka eni ni su na man se ye be hira so o megina ho ma ne da o ma be ne yesa udi ohu ne pese ba wo betumi aye factory fine na onu wadwuma aye fo apre so fine but factory yo does not translate say you have the qualities and the capabilities of becoming the president of a nation. So private conversation to me PA.
Talk of a private conversation. I don't think na woni ni share or Heathrow airport udi a former president na Danko Akufo-Addo atem e kire no. Mama ka say back. Na onim so be keep on say.
Mama ka say back control. Mama ka say control. Eye etra eni fapem. Meni I compare to Asia Heathrow Airport. Need be discussed and Akufo-Addo. In fact, if it is true, say na Asia Heathrow, and I mean a kasa na me did na Akufo-Addo antema. And I want me PR to confirm how loose a canon is. I just say me no share them na ye din komo, ye do be konkonsa. If I should go and air it, say oh me no share honey ye din kon can't wait once a month. Na ekire onipa su ene ne ban oye he can't even say contain confidential exchanges so oto na mo ka obi ho asem. That's the first point. But uncle for passport no mra no won kire date no miss me ko fan passport mra ne yan kire time a ye stamp mu se na ye o Heathrow airport enya no kore
woni ni share o Heathrow airport
ni share Heathrow airport ye discuss na Akufo-Addo
no mo share ho da ba mo
kaida see share Heathrow airport me ka se bi share akompra ko Heathrow airport ye ben ya onka okasa ho mo ye no na oba mo nchen a eya mo exact evidence no say how say na Akufo-Addo me na medi na de say time no na me campaign man no bisa the whole Ghana abrante ba ko campaign man na Akufo-Addo so me the president of Ghana if you say fear you feel no na Dankwa declare say the Gold Coast is ready for independence 4th of August 1947 it was so long watching be in what me afra konya 70 years down the line like the Babylonian captivity na nado epie it mean fama ho den ma na nado na me didi na tem kire akompreko say de be na me gi afri mu enya no kore say me ni share wo Heathrow date ben ya onka year ben ya okay a trouble a tour edim guase e ka ho o ka say oni obi share Heathrow airport is that a proof that you met won't to prove asiana what is the evidential support for this nonsense if he me share or a troka kasa troka say Heathrow airport me share no and na me didi na Akufo-Addo atem is that evidence say asamo kan no kore also how when on fa passport to mram from the enso nto ni en kire se o in the years so you say yeah and turning in ano e wura e ho no e be show and e be a return there stamp. What is the meaning of that? Okudi wani mase say enne de enema wo be fire enya me ho me hu ni fi bi obetumi afire me ni ti Akufo Addo atemo nkere no eye nu ani ti mu asamo ka ene afa na obeka anka asasemu hia no a because me campaign ema Dr. Alhaji Mahadum ame no ompe afa na obeka
RASH HOUR Foundation, GhPage Media say Christmas with the widows. Just say, I couldn't phone so. I'm with the bronya no be a why. This say, won't know where I want. Why never did you want so? And GhPage Media say, Rana was all more. Yawobia, Rana Yama, Grandfo, Yanin, Fish said. Many fear na samaba many shefie asebe many wa akuna foi omubedi deni nyame som pasoni se obi ko renyanka eni akuna fo enti momeka ye ho RASH HOUR Foundation mumra Christmas with widows mumra RASH HOUR say mumra Christmas with the widows and you can afford na mumra Christmas with the widows GhPage for say mumra Christmas with the widows she and you do bad the pese nikunu be wajano na wabe yekunani na so abanisa ebi na esisie monhwe ye defense minister environmental minister Omo film se me onyini nwa ye kunafo enu nti na RASH HOUR Foundation aye se wamane nkopa omane nyekwa GhPage Media se mumra Christmas with the widows RASH HOUR Foundation mumra Christmas with the widows Rashad they say mumra Christmas with the widows mumra my baby share kram for Christmas with the widows.
Rasharians, are you ready for your favorite RASH HOUR show with the one and only El Supremo, the blogging Supremo, international Supremo, Supremo numero uno. Rasharians, are you ready for your favorite RASH HOUR show with the one and only El Supremo, the blogging Supremo, international Supremo, Supremo numero uno. For the studios of GhPage here in Kumasi, Ghana, West Africa, Medin, at the Berima Kweku, Asu-B, to bet my friend me Ken Asu-B, and I'm a tenant say there. Now him say, hey, your favorite RASH HOUR show, and I'm a day, bro. Me tell you, Monsu the Anna Metnam, at the Amada one and only El Supremo, boss, baby, I'll be a young couple sharper on bon by non your cassia. Minimum busa for Ufi hanging I am Kwaba, and Mamuna Kwaba, said it be a mechano, or she free Africa, I see. Ghana, West Africa, North Africa, baby, I'll hear if you be a Mwakwaba, or here for Australia, a Mwakwaba, Asia, a Mwakwaba, Europe, America, baby, I'm Ubia, a Mamuna, South America, for you, a Mwakwaba, at the bad RASH HOUR show. And to know best say, no, I like, over subscribe it, no more down for young Kubuni, have been so, and you be Eddie Ashe. Last week, no, the last episode, I told you, say, that Lumban sense, no, a Katan, you might be so. Into going forward, you better try to catch up. You better try to be more Nyoma Air Ghana. And Nyoma Air Trendy. Which are Nyoma Air Trendy now? Say a politics, you have more who the Air Say the showbiz industry, you have more who the Air Say fashion, be beer, the Air Trendy beer, a movie, be beer, you have more who the Air you can be beer, Air Trendy beer. And you can't home as a my guest and what I say. Na answer na. Me introduce my guest actually no. Mamenda best do door-to-door shipping services as ebusa for Roma and yedi dwumadi asronkui. Yede bro. Sounds na meda 3p garlic mesha enso ase omo ka ho bi. Ana me ho den and mete ase ya me de show kama me de bro. And of course, Mechia Zion View Construction and Services. Omo so eka ho pa. Ana yedi dwumadi bro. Ana ebiemo so me am nua pani a nice boy interior modern decoration pa ana ono de oye ono so ye chia no nadaroma ana ye di program yi eba. And of course top proof timber top proof and ye be di top proof on komo bebre enua bebre if you forest aba o madaroma ana top proof ye di RASH HOUR show ye di bro. And also this mark for also say PLT. Aye, the whole world will be in PLT. Yeah, the store goods na be gum. Yeah, they be gum 50 kg, 12.5 kg, 25 kg. O madaroma. Yeah, the show you bro. Sa and so na luxury perfume house and so eka ho bi. And yeah, the program come. Yeah, the bro. And of course, omo mu twa to okra. Sell quick. You say omo ma dwadi aye fo. Enche. You be this abusuan na ehon komo. Sounds an opportunity. Ewo ho e de ma wo a wo hwe me. We are in the festive season. Opesa ton product be. Opesa boss services be hu the right here. GhPage, RASH HOUR show. Any programs e nyina no. You be jepeni ani abo hu the ro. E de amount. Until this Christmas season no. Also making sure so be cash out. Now o cash out there. Any platform a bit ma cash out no. Eye GhPage TV. Your followers be brave. What I say? Engagements, a term. What they banana yeto. Now we making lots of profit. Or capital no. Also return on capital employed. No, also a wastro. Into the scanner bring na say. Wouldn't your money buy a bohu the rune scanner so baby at the amount. And see once again, yes, I'm so mama kwaba. Na men semre no. Mame enkonkoma akwasi obibini akwaba enfamra the show no so. Akwasi obibini.
Yeah, kokwe.
Akwasi obibini.
Kokwe.
Nene the obo. So they see the mama dia orange and a black no so dia who say. Also here no what for how many years?
Getting to 20 years.
Oh.
Me how many nka?
Grooming hair mo two and ana adding.
For say nyame na kasa timi baya na society no na hono de for so chance ya society no hono na de ni gina unza why say udua buru fa asase pie no
yeah
say buru na ni anye den na mo na won krepo na no timi mpe bo timi pie na onyini a na bedu ma bi na opesa na fe no mpese oh opesa lese
bibili mama mensaso
Asu-B na yo bia
bibili mama mensaso
bibili ma pese
mama mensaso
ya mo pesa sana Asu-B
obuza for we say ye dey warm up no and I say dey pese ko pese wo we ni tu obibini asana see dey no nim so better worse no ele ko e fa Asu-B obama o break down e touch down no mo pusa no e dey go yompo e dey amount your favorite RASH HOUR show so na obibini me bo video bi ma
patchwan
timami for nko ekiri kakra wadaroma sa akonya wo ha
au pa say wona ja utim church nse ma meti no mana se yie pa
obibini na say yenim say on the 31st of January 2026 dwumadi kese pa bekoso Ghana ha dwumadi na bekoso no ebekoso de ama osono busua
kokroko
you from New Patriotic Party na dwumadi ni dwumadi a omo pese omo yi nipa baako a omo do omo franka no ebe hye ne nse no adi omo anim eye mfimpum yenu ani aduonu nwotwe abato a yebekọ akoto no December 7th omo pe nipa baako a obitima ka party ni nyina bom no okuta franka no no do omo akosa okon na eda won no anim no ti ebe hye a ye papa Baumia of course on the call last one no wasanso ginam ye papa Kennedy Japan ono so no ho odin wo ginam akompreko ye papa Brian Champon ono so no ho odin pa ye papa Bosomtwe eye adutum
as education minister
yes ono so ho ana ye papa engineer Kwabena Japan engineer
OG
yes engineer so ka ho tu hwe emrantie kukudam num ana o ma jepene ne se o mo pese opepon bo so me ne de to so aduasa baako mfimpi mienu ni aduonunum no wo mo kokono nanka MPP delegates and executives no more was on to a bang na mobile na come the frank na show no nsem ti campaign dey koso campaign dey koso papa wa hwe me gidi se constituency o maba even kwa mo abuchi kra no o mabeba mo ho mo ya aware dey ye na me de wo kwa chi se de na video na ebona ye ma me adwasafo a no odi nkomo na ne nkomo die mu no odni CV to da o chiri nyuma pia wa ye Ghana ha sei ene boa wa boa NPP nso ene agenda minister wadibi so na deputy majority leader wadibi ono amu so ye lawyer ni ntini nim de as a lawyer wa de aboa NPP ene nyoma wa ye as a former MP on the ticket of NPP ni nyina wo de tuda e ma Ghana for mami say na ye show as ye hu na we see the riches an wo chire mu say campaign ne megyina ha mi ye eni san kame monhwe mani abre mani nyina ye ko mi se tuntum mi tuntum a me se nyina se kire ne se me papa wada ne nsa bonkun so ye kura ye nyoy but wo se me ye campaign no campaign na me ye no so me wo se me ye de ma Dr. Mohamud Baumia de nta me ye campaign de ama papa ne se me hu ne se me future nyina da papa no so me politics amiyi se be konkan se nkonkan ejira papa no so se papa ni nimu a wan hwe ya na me Sylvia me dia to animi ne bra mabo nyina na ahwie agu obi beka se ebe atasa na mo hwe papa yi a enkofo ma no so bonyomo frɛ no mayi to no frɛ na frɛ no ono abo Kennedy Japan yi a ne ho asemboni ni memu ne ho asemboni ni mitrim ne ho asemboni ni makomam munim de ntia na o mse da bi na so o papa no me ne wo mamienu nti mo amo ha munim na munim ne nkyɛn me na me ne o mo ho fɛ no oba baako bema baako to mo ho fɛ ne mo me na me ne wo ma no ma nya campaign ama no na se me ye campaign e dia ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia e wasa mo temase because ha papa we minim se mene no obey CV kakra kai a me de kire mo mu nyina maba manumi obibini se papa yi kakra menka se asemunsi na sa asem kokosi na so win election no na me de CV me de toka mu e me ye be yi nyina agu nanim se papa we de wadama waba atena se na fam yadwuma obehwe menima ka kire me se won fam adwuma bi ko Ghana fo di da mo be ye no mo be ka se be fam ye friends ana Ghana for ni bi say
as a nepotism bi
asama wo ken o ye campaign tia no ana o ye campaign ama no as a trade ye wo to ye no what to abo wa na mu o we na Ghana for didi ho abobo wo hye me so okay bi wa kan de obeken na fast forward ana Kennedy Japan ko UTV to call UTV a series of questions and of course ebeba honorable Kennedy Japan odidi nkomo ni bi yi ano a ne ho ano ono ne keka ne nsem ana ye papa atachia Edinburgh atachia renowned lawyer fantastic guy former minister Western Housing former minister former MP jaze wabobra wasan so ye lawyer che wa ye practice law over 32 years senior man ye couple ana ne ho asem ba mu no ye busa se na mesre me busa wono aboken ade na ade aye lawyer atachia anja so wototo bo ba park e bo no kran so nya abosia ofa kese bia no ato o se de osika wonsem no ene west bia ya awusu utimika mother F word na mo kwhwa akoto ma papa yi a obeka mother F word na okoka mother F word na so okọ UN ene meet akese bia se ne anim gwa se na okoguan yo at this point me person pause ha ne ye video a ya papa atachia ogina stage so a oka sa ansem ni bi ye ba ba beto ama asem ka so ye hwe video imra
all right
Mesremo ya nto chacha na minimum se obehu ya mobo obebie bi apa bi aka mi sese ya na ne mo ko to chacha na ye de papa ekosi United Nations samunu United Nations oh awurade mbere mu ne wiase ya na adeɛ no san ba bie mu a wobɛte madafoka Ghanafoɔ bɛte madafoka Ghanafoɔ bɛte awurade Nyankopɔn mampani na ɔka madafoka yi ɛna wate sɛ baamia waka madafoka da awurade mesrɛ mo yɛnto kyakya na menim sɛ obe papa bi aka me sese a na nnɛ mokɔto kyakya na yɛde papa yi ekosi United Nations sɛ mo no United Nations a awurade mmerɛ mu ne wiase yɛ ya na adeɛ no san ba bie mu a wobɛte madafoka Ghanafoɔ bɛte madafoka Ghanafoɔ bɛte awurade Nyankopɔn mampani na ɔka madafoka yi ɛna wate sɛ baamia waka madafoka da awurade mesrɛ mo yɛnto kyakya na menim sɛ obe
abusuafo ono bo atachia ana etirikyiri mu sɛ na musi na wana mpesa motoma no ono betima gyina ba bia wo se mada f no okeka de opɛ na nipa bi sɛ de mo yɛ de na mkokotoma no enti no ho asɛm na ne ebusa ono abo Kennedy Japan YouTube ana ono abo Kennedy Japan sɛ ono abo atachia sometimes so you're smart ɛho no call back in the day no say mame mom history mo say mo angasa mo storytelling atachia me ne co school adi school yeah adi school boys but atachia na ne couple pa na me nso me couple no unim de ntia cause me na me economics ana atachia literature unso o camp o kasa na ne sensisi so nti atachia mo say economics na rena no the book na ba na ma no demand and supply na ma che no equilibrium na ma che no the velocity of one ne ade ma che ni nyina me wia me so literature na me unu hwe o afei na yenso ye ba be kan the gods are not to blame ne zanyo mani na atachia so atfo ne bo paragraph by paragraph o kire me ba bia we wo hwan metaphor ne ade nti ye ne boaye ho so minimum atachia from way back but eye me won say na atachia te a wo kasa ana ye say ada na wo kasa na so atachia the credibility ayera Cristiano Ronaldo no credibility na wa ha say na Heathrow airport many atachia hia chairman die Akufo-Addo atempa enti no kwa na mo wasa Akufo-Addo friend say beje adwuma kokoje ye because sidu si ye Akufo-Addo no ana ye say dey asem no kan no say there be atumefo so there's absolutely no way me kan sem wo kafa Akufo-Addo but atachia die Akufo-Addo atempa ho na oto aso ka say okay metido kana say na me ankasa no evidences am wo e fa nkofo ho no na atachia de no onse matumre atresie say airport bibribre wo wiase nyina ma nya ba bia ankasa ehemfa na mekan Heathrow ana mekan na sanso na obi ese meme nte brofo na wo na wote brofo no brofo bebre no meme to fie $500,000 the chair office onse na wontimi han me so wo $50,000 ana adekoko han office nene meme nte brofo are na abeka se meme nte brofo na yebenya no so ahwe yen konkɔhwɛ no so mra
obi nso sɛ mekwa koka motherfucker even if I say motherfucker and a Ghana for benya adwuma ya oh that is good now we be otinko that is good now your pocket is empty
so meaning say as someone because can say you say
me did try I don't think I'm can say Heathrow airport obia de onipa no ko gina ho se mente brofo obia mente brofo between to a dan $500,000 ko for time AU village at the chew ema woje rent or chihime and a native your o $4,000 ema unyanza we obrofo ni nyina ha obia onti brofo timi to dan no reacho na no wo ko high ne office or high wo mu to ama no me man $50,000 but I leave it to fate. Mobia Canadian. Now, Emma would you rent or chihime and a native your or $4,000 amount? Unyanza. Obro Fudin Hana. Obia on tip of to me to Dan or reaction. Now, no walk high no office or high. What more to a man, me man $50,000.
I was for a honor. I did say, and cabin sim. Yanka bin sim and an opportunity. And on no what touch as bang bopunum ni say lawyer aden chie ana o say am wasam kan sam ha me ana mo so lawyer nya abotre yen start show o se mon start mo wasam kan sam ha me no mo say aden lawyer no say na eden na motena ho makana de Japan honorable e ba be gumani ma asesa aden na man be kan sam to so sa me wasam kan 4 am ma ba betena say mo ma men so men kama asem ana mo say twen program on start a bob no nsia no so kono so pa mu ne so honorable me mo powder kakra ya bobo honorable powder ya di nkun kakra nkuto ye ye honorable tiri ho brush ho ma no honorable ho ye fe unso honorable attach ankasa ne ti no ho fe say no honorable tenase ne so honorable de asem na woka no si bo mama kompre ko abetena say me wato fia ma me ama oche hene me ma han dia ma no efie ben asase no way land documents no way title ben me hu nsem biada maintain peninsem biada nyankopon adawroma nyankopon so do di no kware nyankopon adawroma oche hene da so te ase yakwa akobu so oche hene na bo na di asem na mo ka to me so yi buei asem we dia so chami o me di me lawyer sese masum dwe adweme me nye MPBM mako 4 times eye ade na mo di asem beto me so ana watachi akasa ye kasa eni ese honorable enti honorable eni ese da bi o ose wo kura no wasa didi akufo ado atem no se da bi akufo ado de ne ye de na mkodi akufo ado atem na owo evidence a won famra ye mfa ya no nka bibisa ye mfa passport bra ne ye mekere da yin na ehia e send ye bo si ye ko ntia no de aso obo so kekere bound de na asmo de ba ya na say obi anto diamond obi ama ni skan ko han office obi on fire dan bi anko han o chehene e kire history go coast time be bia na o chehene himfie wo nkran nyina attach han ene historian o be kire afedi akwasi kwaten kasamafo e de ma honorable Kennedy Japan one of free show no se bo mo asemka sensem how honorable dia lawyer spokesperson menso mo asemka and yes lawyer e bi mama no so and some lawyer ken na amate na mum and now no am boss honorable Kennedy Japan buy no and some of babekan ni nyina no he was not referring to attachia and some of kan na muntie ni ye o se attachia de oni ni sia wa ha eni ni di nkomo ABCD na wa kire say ye Heathrow airport wa mo airport bi adi saa so no wo nkofo ho nsensen bebre na obi nso se onte brofo enti obi nasem na wo ka no eye honorable KT Hammond yes edin be biem na mo sa de bre because KT Hammond de sanka couple no honorable Kennedy Japan ana ne couple de KT Hammond no say eye KT Hammond asem ne yeka enti radio munyo attach en film no ne attach en ni sa asem bibia omuni ayi bia no no kura no YouTube for mo he no wawa because no anwumra mu producers frɛ no e ka kyerɛ no say lawyer attach adwa na adwa na wadwa no opeso oba no so da bi muntu no fo se ma ne meka bibia because asem no emfa no ho efa obi foforo nti eno wawa sa no pay lawyer attach asati UTV a oba be ka ho asem yenkotie de kwasi kwaten e kan
is them which my bama asiefo nyina hwe
okay
the kan ne say nipa na o cement brofo no onu papa to $500,000 a month say honorable attach on ka se ken into brofo baby ya so he was not referring to him KT Hammond asem no oka enti no producers na me kan na me ka so on hit video ni bi no mun to papa ne fo okay sakra ne bia obeta TV so but me nim say me communication because
KT Hammond mom na honorable Kennedy Japan
yes you can play the video once again I have it my crop before I responded
okay ora kwesi kwati jina so ni yembo video no
yes okay panel cement
me pa hold on jina so ma me producer jina so producer bo video no my
I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Obianka de
Obianka. But me statism fire. They will run away. Evidence I'm the back. Media, I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once I touch and here, they catch us at Heathrow Airport. Why is there all airports in the world? Say me did try. I don't think I'm at Heathrow Airport. Obia dear. Onipa no ko gina ho sementi brofo obi amenti brofo between to a dime $500,000 before time AU village at the chew ema wo gi rent o chihime and a net if you o $4,000 ema wo nyanza we oburofo ni nyina no obi a onti burofo timi to dan no reacho na no wo ko high no ni office or high wo mu to ama no me man $50,000 but I leave it to fate.
Okay, enti na asem no na to asoa e na weni ba enti baby a eye ye be cutting point no ora kwatin se wutie me say de o cement burofo no mitimi
o say ya abna so te ya o say o ka no bo attach asem we hit report no say obia de na baby cement burofo no na be na wona bo attach akogina baby say
okay.
It's due diligence as some
me ba ora kwatin se wo share eye video na one will say ora attach ya me kan ye maka hitro adenti na all airports no manye netwa so e flow ye
so we no say obia de you go gina baby cement bro for so what in here
yeah
obia de referring to be a waka na ho asem bone you go gina baby cement bro
sa de o cement bro for no na ora kwatin me ba sa de o cement brofo no eno na wo se no ye honorable Katie Hammond
no but enya de me na America ye de musmuti ye o se obi a de o ko dina ba bi cement brofo no me to dan ma no to make a due diligence once and be mu no ene obi a wo de abla can give you as a journalist but lawyer there you can't miss due diligence would take you time e sha de kind year there enya bufu so and then yaw and then be a better I mean honorable Ken was your classmate and to be kwenia the book on scaba phone say ko wa come ho asem say na e den e basa
ora kwatin se said yes see a wo chire mu yi a wo ka say de o ka say the cement brofo no wo say honorable Katie Hammond wo nyi so say because honorable Ken ambo honorable Katie Hammond din nti no and automatically wo betimi yakasa then what the me sense wo di kan bo ni din beginning and o ka say man sana the cement brofo no ebe she mo enu nti na ebi a wo ka
that is the case assuming that is the case na be na honorable attachia e ko ka second in brofo your kind second be come motherfucker okay why will he even accept to say on what America
okay
in the first place say sa na tiempo so am Katie am godin na e pese ya dan asem na honorable attachia twi da be na ko ka second in brofo
e no so fair honorable Ken so what here asem bi enye dan ko resolve no eye
back friend ko ahun friend say nye se to da o classmate no na some of videos na can say one no we chire no yonko economics na chire the yonko of the literature it can fun so ni ho so enua fo mi ni say do ehu eni achinye what you say enti wugina Dr. Baumia ono so ye ne de kan hwe sesa so afraid me na de ne de ne si na kwa chire mu but to stage an interview back to come and respond to him without due diligence we do something very honorable. Who go for you apologize. Okay. If you are feeding so apologize to Kenny move on. We will forgive you.
Yo, Mate, ora kwate medase pa.
Jenny na me do call you. Mama, Adwoasafo part 1. Adwoasafo part 1 being said many honorable woman. Enti se me receive ko to honorable Kennedy Japan desk so. Se Ghana for the 2 million manua. On fam adwuma. That is Adwoasafo part 1. Ana mama baba ma honorable Kennedy Japan episode on UTV addressing issues honorable Atachia and some waka e dey afa no ho eno no so gina ho me wie na mesa ma another episode honorable Katie Hammond enso bam honorable Kennedy Japan addressing issues concerning Katie Hammond behind the man matofia man then me the honorable Atachia part 2 e baaye part 2 ne say Atachia ba na ono so aba be defending no say won to dan bia ma me because okoje no ne ma no ho now me dey walk back to honorable Adwoasafo part 2 me wia na ma rounding ya odi ka say won ne wo ma na yakra ni CV nya de obema na adwuma ye ne political career be ende bia ni mguase aba bra wa bring na wa bra gukwa no owi osa ka asem bi asem na twetwe maso na babia me guess Rashad guess mo bia no montwemo kunya na montena se o se be mo didi matam de o mo de man menim nesu hey see yeni matam krom ha honorable Kennedy Japan ti ko to aba e de na ko to aba mo bi odi matam yen hwe video ma
o so sing emema kugudu wo kwa yi candidate Wobiana no odi ma atem. Kuhudu. E ma ba ya na to aba. One is what do matter. Maybe some question. Me Masamba Yawagana. One is honorable Canadian Japan or do matter. Or send me one dear. Magia bicycle. And I go for the so. And I make you useless. And I make a bunch of any more want to meet me. Or can ye ever from her? Who will do? And the videos are there. It's one here. Now, for any busy basta. And this is what kinds of moving about. None the records know what they are including me. I never will be no. Now, one won't wear dear. Imagine your door. Be useless. And I make a bunch of any more want to meet me. Or can ye ever from her? Who will do? And the videos are there. It's one here. Now, for any busy basta. And this is what kinds of moving about. None the records know what they are including me. I never will be no. Now, one won't wear dear. Imagine your door.
I could say at him the dinner. I could say at him the dinner or the honorable address of one. I could see about. Also, on call now, me numpunio. Now, what's it? Mancini. Aha, so ni Mancini. Oh dear, and you now, dear. Was soon a bear and some of the catcher on. It's a Siano, Yakako Shining na. Mamma Samo Coban, some from the studios of GhPage Rashad studio and Yaba. Na, I asked them all. Akosu bi ni da Sofia. Akosu bi ni mamsa ma akwa baby me.
Ya me juso.
And then me do to kwan pa. Me do to kwan pa, me do free soro honorable Kennedy Japan. Oni ni baby mama. Ah say oyo be yere. Ado asafo a part 1. Me mo adwuma nye because me no wo ma to part 2. Odidi matem. Anam do ba attaching part 1. Ah or say or kana asema o mo attaching adin. Ah attaching abegema no ho ntia no be ye part 2. And a Katie Amon on Sun Semishim. And then I also MPP. Me person will address issues in our mammy.
I'm said the Akosono, the Okakra. If see, I can't say, I'm my yourself. To call mine, I be yeno. Say, Baby, your mine. Assem, no sen comuca. Do be a bar. Obey me, I ye. Abwa on mine. On mine in the ebe you. Your problem, the kind of old barber yo. Nasha botoso now did you about atoso. Let me say the Yamu idea second to be a chebi abumpo. It's a kind of Jumani Yenumunanka. Would dim many of what we show my hair. What is our quite personal issues?
Okay.
And I won't discuss what TV so. Yeah, discuss what my
yeah, starting free.
But
you're starting free, mammy address of what?
Me few remember.
Okay.
Now, you can't be say, or me as Sonoma. Nti asunu you na ku asunu mi so ku a enfo de bre
ana sa asase no ngura na
edi e wa asase so na pipi mo delegate ni e ka o man no ne e bebre o tezo mo mi na asunu gwara chire no o mo sa kwasa fa chire kwara sa ya o mo ho
yeah
now for because I don't dey so ka say attach odi attach an ya say odi di agufo ado atamo hi through airport
yes
by no ba power no o ma post ba ko jenti no ye no wa na mo amotin chen na post ruga mu nya bienu mo so meka say so mu di o matam kana o mo say timi ka o mbom na yenko asem no so
yes now we say for free so the first ya ma me adwasafo aka I say one no ma enti no ono no political career hu ni say ye ma honorable Kennedy Japan wini a ne political career I end no pese ye ni kan nyina ho no kwa ye ani ato so
dia o ka no na sa adwasafo an nwene de o man no ye benya ho wajuro no personal interest se me hwe na se do sin Canada o se wono no political career no ba omia na build man no fine ba omia heart ba omia nya ne career be end ba omia is fine gentleman I like him na sa wo ka Canada Japan so asemo a ka kan se o man no ntichire no de e bia ba omia ne kuta me career no mo be sa tima hwe o man ni yie na be ka sa wo personal ya it means I won't drink one. That's a 2 minute about me. Yeah, the man I want to be your money. Then my own one obey you now. But I agree, yeah, can you call so personal? Quad about me about me. I'm about one minor. Then you can Japan to bet me. I know any personal issue here.
Okay.
you're drawing the thing to personal but I be the person in the tenant say aware for no who say bibi so no muntina na tena yo so oye
but omo
bra ono wa omienu it is oye say oye di pa hunu bi sa account me town ne wo bienu sa me
no can say emma ho fefo pa
me njeja adwasafo ade but me ka no man yo it now na begina o man ne yo enyina wo ne obi ne personal what I say and I was about to say who career dia career na say babu ya de bitima be no nko career na wo dwe no
okay
onyu no man no enti na bia ba say uja o man duties wo kotena abuchire no now the man is angry with you he was fighting you because what your mind duty wo ana kotena baby excuse na the man no na nto asumu so what I say na nto asumu ama wo de nyina hu de kosi ye ama parliament drama bebre be ba parliament you all saw it ama bebre kwa no mo to ababi omo to ababi kwa ye ka say imposter bi kwa na kotena wo to aba no ma wo that one no pe more vote the winning case bi wono and now na Joseph a omra biem concern na wo kan de okọ two personal but e bia won ka sekene Japan bia me ne kwa tena no onyuma se bi wo ba bi I was a potential no so do mind no man obetima your mind say e da kodum pempe so bi say e be boaye timamfo ba omi asoso betena so no e bia no me wo nya kwan timi anye ya me na kwanya also betima say with experience what timamfo with experience ba wo be jana personal number famu fie nsensem pitness bi ni no bi dia na dia na mpesa mo kire asamo to the goods from anum for personal but not the rare issue a concern of mine no
yen san so hwe ade e be ma honorable Kennedy e be react to your papa attaching video nin samo akeka obi be ka say this time around Kennedy as wa comport no hu ye as wa keeping the composure ni bibia all of a sudden your campaigner anka hwe na your dey na o jam platform so na aka say mukotoma nipa mukotoma no kotoma na obeka MF word no ne no okeka kan semba sa ni ade a where's response Kennedy Japan de buy no o hwa na edimu
me fa kwanya iso na ma papa Kennedy Japan chew say eso wa ebia na watcho now no you have to keep focus on the person way because the nipa bia no way ade nipa bia bebia omre yo
yeah
it is opposite of mine here na person be boy there they no maybe we have a personal issue but me person ka be call
yes
but all kind ono no yi o ye example the to say ono hia o hitu e dan ka menya na nka so be yi ba bi o kire Japan gina yo kama sa f word no
okay
o chere ho
okay
but as oba attach e ba answer no oyi itro nsem wa ntimi anka bibiase wo itro
o say o nhia ne ba bia twa so
o ntimi anka ba o ko ka asem bi say mato fia mo obi ama o de ye rent ho no de wa ba ho
yeah
on de o say on de abaso obi anto fie ma ho
yeah
the wife is any pa no tro jazz o bo odin de wa be je ho na ma ho ama ho no atwo ko ma ponko nyina me se wa area think go do say ho ne de enya ho ho de onyi dem bia afini sem ba de no bo hito ho ne de hito no Brazil kakra bi firi ho
also omon from passport omra
also no share hito apart passport bra also evident and then some of kan so you know so na me ka say no credit
yeah
me ka say no credit but as a case we here baby attach no visa na ho de wo no e ho no akogina because of visa union to na bi ama no ana union so amodidi o kan na se no ye no si obi so a mato se brofo ni pa na se mente brofo na mpacho brofo ye di ana yere China for mente brofo India for do se ka brofo eni pa na so brofo na want no kwa na obi bi enwuma ti ye hwe ni enwuma o ye na brofo no kwa so want no ti me dia bi enwuma kwa dia to fia ma wo a wo kana se so wote brofo atache ko jina hama wa ba hito ni dia hito samre dia wo yi na ni afiro no enti de si wo awa hama wa pa acha pa o jina wo pa because o mi se wo no obe kama kele tepo de bufuo bi aba abe ka se na video bi aba na da bi amedi ni ho na kele tepo ni magu ase ni pa so no kele tepo ni pa na o kana sem no onim ana o kan otu mere echiresie o kire ni pa o tira da mi ka o ntimi fa se mi go tutwi sebe o chene boarding kasagun boarding bu muase o ntimi mo na di fa nka asem sa nti wa kire a kire se ya mpa mo po mi obi fi na fie so man kasa nya no kra nti wa no de jibegina abrofo a mo so wonte ho ba na mo no ahia hitru a mo hia ekoma akoso pass politics ni ekoso a to media bia mu many politicians in Biana and Takaka.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, Timinim. Say, do so be pray to me. A bit to it away. We never know to my baby. Or me to me, Tassan on one, the Panama Panwa. By the Pani, we are. No, by your candidate. Bones of bones are all long line, or we never saw magic.
Oh, yes, Senator.
I be the penalty. By that time, number 7 to my buffy. Tabon TV. But dear Comu. What can I do on one time to use here? Ultima Munina. On come on. Musuon can never come to Omo.
Yeah.
Musuon, I saw one can what to be. Baro Power so can be. Yet your memo, and this in all powers is here. Baro Power Timon and Bibi Niasem. That's 7 Lusuro. Would be ground here, and this in all power. And do work with the wolves to my young Bibi.
Also,
aha. It did almost almost 2 foot in the wind. The music on the side. Can Japan, dear Druno. The Obetimia Yabo, mine.
And also,
Mandy. Baumia, the Obetimia Yabo, mine. The only mistakes are corrected. And I can Japan go phone him say, Wakuma.
Yeah.
The one here, I go for use that one to frustrate you.
No more.
But the Kakrada the whole way. The point I come in. Our Nimko Pekasa. No, you can say you do say a campaign or the sound of money at all. Actually, the bit me I want the mind. Donald Trump. Donald Trump always them second in post to go and do 5% in but it do ultimately prove the bit me I have citizens. No, trap party now. Individual ability in a terminal. Chat up. But I moved to job say the talk about him true. The whole nation as now or chill the bit me. Only person that can Japan, we are so this can go.
Oh, yes.
I do maybe swat and a couple soon kakra. Obozo a dindio, or drum of Mofos on the boy here. What I say, and to the Japan, but to say, it didn't say me now, so. What I say,
Obi, you can betray Allah, who feel say, a do baby a yapa say, Ubons will be obeying what betrayal. Because, according to Honorable Kennedy Japan, also Obiso one Tebrofo. Say any pan method dying $500,000 at the chair. Answer na first of all, be says can they are taught dying their move. Nice any pan bell. To the extent say Nipano officer or hang, you see a Tomana on a salmon $50,000. Wait, Kennedy did your one as a uncle phoning in an can or normal second answer. We'll be out
100%. Mama, my platform is here, maybe a H.B. Baby. Oh, Kai, GH4, Kai. As the people men no come once and I'm just doing the woman. What I say? You are say, I dear ya. Any bonia, you the bonia, what I say? My papa and the bonny, a yimaye. Bonia,
it's me in a year all right today. But so when no one in a year can pass what?
Ben said it didn't sound count. Samaya, dear Namao, Nabia, one more mabaso. What could never be put him and Casamaya the papa? No more to me, Kaka, never printing. Maybe I could do the perfume for a chair and can say, you know, fear for ma. Let's say, I will send me a chain panel, but on kind of my amount.
Yeah.
Bra, and then they do maybe I'll cast a 7% the call.
Yeah.
Nami, dear, be bad, I may fight a movie, mammy. A Gina, the panel, Papa, obey. Bra, the customer to
Catherine.
If you ask Papa, near you. Near you. It's not we are Papa, no, you know, the 2 D Papa. Ni ya papa ye. We are the papa mo.
We are the papa of Rose.
What's a papa we papa no? The son of papa. Papa no assistant no. Papa ye. We are papa ofie. One ye no man no ofie papa bia. Papa. The papa ye.
Oh.
And to ye wo ya de papa. Ama obi. I be okra wunya waketua o. Won ye waketua no say wudin. E ka ho. Na se boni aye no. Oh, my papa, no, the bonny, ye, my bonny, ye, my bonny,
Matthias,
I did be a chubby beer. Do you will say, Macquam will be about can you patch them? And I'll be soon, no, be a oh, and no, I yet to win Bonia with the panya. As a can do so, like a homo, unusro. Maybe at that time the Kennedy are more. Kebi abade sanka unya woni se e ko gina ba unya ponchen ense no munyina mo so ya niafo ba ko na mo prade o
yes
ta mo prade na ko twanati magi se kene Japan e benya obetima sa ko nche ana ena magi se bedu be na wo pamua biem a obetima ko nche ana munyina so ye fie ba ko ma
okay
nse ti sana no credit a di pa ko na wo sa no o mane o danim nanim aguase o be bi wo hye no o se se suban na pap bonia e dia ade a ya che bi bia o ya se Bonia yo, me tell you. Your papa bi wa king obeya mobi. Say the power ye man won share no kwa bi mu wiase.
Okay.
Da bi unim no.
Okay.
Ana wo ye de ache no.
Ana wo ya man tifu.
Ye no won pon wa ketua. Ye no ye man nyame. But papa ye bia ibo nian de. Odi pa ne ben. Ana wo ya de abo no. Tabi so wo ye kwa na so ta wo be demand sen ka wo hia ho ketua.
Yeah.
Na ketua na ma. E de nti na wo sa yi bu nia ye.
Yeah.
En na ye ya no. Di Paul Ben wo na ye wade ye wo ya wo. Ti bonia nye bia se wa ya de ma obi a wo de ko. Ba do Ben wa ya de ma na wa yi wo ye.
En ya na.
Yimaye, wa yimaye. Ade na maye na efe na maye ama wa yimaye. Ba ro say me di. Because of baby okodi bi na me de ma odi ye. Odi na unya na odi nya survive you. Afọ ko sia foforo so se na me de no. E do pe so say me chese me nya hwe ma wo. E ade bi a ya pa. Nti ati sa de a e benya kere di nyini boni pa gro dim. Na yehu
Only lawyer kwesi kwa atembe ya adwene say na asem na wo kan no na enye oni atache a na mum o kan wie no wo kan asem foforo.
Oh, bitie so tie a o kan say o kan atache the US atache and we didn't know pa because onu kwa no nu show you drop airport. Why evident no we no say obi kura obi so say me ntebrofo. But atache and why so no the cool school. Do what brofo bunim.
Yeah.
Onu kwa no so kire wa de but so wa kire na kra. Nti sebe. E bia ho so kofa ho kakra no so no. So kire no brofo ni nti no. Challenge e bia ho na e dice kakra. Debi o ka se ma chipe in the school. No, me economics.
Yeah.
Say economics no so dey be companies bebrebe no.
Sabe.
And I was so here there. I'm say art was the sir.
Yeah.
Ti now so church and brofo. Brofo no mo church and brofo mo say and brofo to dia no wey. Brofo is that man. Brofo e be companies.
Endofo.
Champagne or China on the brofo.
Why
do I no grow? So le for koto normal. Uko no Korea go for that common sense say o mo keke but uko kro na kro ba bia no a o kro mo nya lawyer to kro no. Omo ya da be twitwa wrong place bi no mo dey be chere. Hwe. No Korea only black people pay the raw e mo good attention. Yeah, black people pay. Also ni leader no guy bi o bo basketball mo friend no. No ni McDonald am na bo.
Oh, Jordan.
What the Jordan and then guy.
Oh, that's so.
That be OG.
Now,
on president, and said in the classmate in Sweden. That guy said, America for yama. I'm president. North Korea president. I come a basura. No way that some acquires a corner. I said, "They're Quacosano." Come basketball. I come on from because. Omu says, "Yes, sir. Blacks no crew. Blacks no crew. Is our corner fan mess. And you're watching. So what I say, and you know, in life, you know, you will be the baby or tea and sumjo no. Yeah. And your casa. Yeah. Bro for casa mind you. And then answer. English speaking, just a language, no knowledge. What I say. Yeah. O cut to bro for it is only answer. What I say, you will go for be a bag and a time and a kotoko match. I bet when somebody will just tell you, man, we about you. Yeah, let's go in a good boot. Ma, Brunako. Every was a kotoko, very kotoko, boka. Oh, because of a team to us was a boy. So I'm general. And you know, or my name, Pope, obey your mind. Never timber for Casa.
No one now opinion Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
Yes,
yes, man, that's my G, man. Oh, man. Oh, your basketball now. He was the mutimini ya on the before street team. Yeah. Obe kosko fish is attention about na McJordan machiri bugu. Say oboka so mo mpeno. Oba McJordan. No. This is the player I want. Omba so mo jesa. Dennis Rodman, I salute you wherever you are.
So on this note, I drew one part of the conversation I hear me pa, and it's about women. Honorable Kennedy Japan. We did matter. Maybe so. So the madam okay there also
to be honest and honest with you. Honest
video
with
no can't did you know.
So say useless because will be a useless useless. There's a useless less above. That's also you use when you we abua kra no say abua use no. Krama go ti ko fu. O kra kra wo fi o ti chinkura. Do be useless go there say wo there. Wo there we are the most biggest insult in the world. Useless. I kwasiafo atase nkwasiafo ye be for ye konkwasu wie na ase ye na kai no nkwasiafo ye ka bi kire wa tu za kwase ye ka sabia
henfo
so bo for ye konkwasu no ye John for na kai na Because I'm Kobe for no. I talk about it in Kobe na cafe no kwasiafo and your man the word useless ah e word be mu odu yiye do come you are useless how can nonsense there nonsense just idea how can make sense no sense but who word say the pedua no useless ah e modu oh na me akasa the study you start say me ba ya me ba mu tia ha adibu ha bufu kwa me here make a submission. Yes. And fight him the end. No. The part of personal issue be a fear be fierce and send be on any prime business and a or statutory issue now down at Chawatine. No build yet, I'm sorry, no some tomorrow. And at the end, me so. Okay. But the tools would matter. Oh, I'd be organa, or maybe quite on it, Tracy watching. Attempted I was no. With me too kind, that's my bow baby out. I want to say a tune so baby a young investigation. I be Gina platform so a culture center. A Gina platform so bro you Ghana answer mo. A Gina for platform I will call campaign. I mind yourself. Yeah. Near you. Could Gina platform spend the time or just small sister Yenya baby will trace baby of your child. Could Gina time Gina trace you. I used to wear the be, but some used to possess 77. No something be. I said you can be tabraba. Use the word tabraba for oba sebi wouldn't be that. Now that's already use my memoir. Oh, that be your word be our use. Why identify them to become like the way I'm useless? Yeah. Traces when I'm in the born. No, the born. Sebi. I'm in the born. Yeah. I'm in the born. I'm your body. I'm the old department. I am in the born. Did the department. You are insulting the creator. I was wrong. And now Sane, Sebi, Mammy or no so part of me, yes, fear. Yeah, I was so low. On an episode, no. I was no. Today's all kind of quiz on your presidential material. Now, we ever see the same for be past and Kassam. See, I can't be past the crowd there. Everything could not prison, you have to prison be the president. Yeah. Therefore, be past and Kassam. They are engine but the opportunity I want to know. Sometimes you should have allowed them to push him to go to that level. Or be the past. The past now I know. And the next time because in you, when the baby sometimes also the can who baby are oko. Yeah. Who the can baby are quite show na mu to me. Okay. Because when him that is so past me about behind to future. Because one yes I know my way nyina ka we nyina no. Cow them clean. Yeah. Yes, about me also them clean. Also one and also there. Yeah. But they have fun no be because imagine about me and me no think of what them. Yeah. When you be that. Eh be or the West. But West as governance. But how our comport no. Your sympathy vote you know. Yes. Only now. Oh, your sympathy vote your characteristic vote yeah. Your dominion vote guys. And say this how the obetimi ayabo man no. Guys. Ni nyina ka ho. To the baby our vision be so person ko animu a ya hwe wo kasa yemu yi. Hwe how you deal with people. That chance empty. And the dokudukodu aya ni jam. Na obi be name Mr. Mbuso o ma bato ye o mo twena srene abasa wo hwa wan be winyi. A me mo de menya pipi ni mi aso amenya ndisi ni. Dem de maka so me o Ghana Freedom Party. Akura no ko. Eno nti kwa na so otimi kire wa adwen hwa wan be winyi. So you bia odo aso toto form. Akura no ko akadisia na ka bank ye fa. Fana hands down game bokro nwi ni free to we me hwa etu ba mama na Africa kra na for the part no mo ga second the pon di matem na obe mo Africa kra and the numbers no to screen so near the bit one pick be 2-3 calls bia we no me dey me patcho me ntimi ntsusu do bit ma wini adenja but me hwa on say e politics ko kan na bia ankoba sa na okonya sem do be o man ni e hwe but me hu se ba omi ane kre Japan ho de no osoro omo no de no osoro omi no ho de no osoro chain omo maka na bia maba me hwa ko me Japan so abre o engineer abre papa be ma wa abre papa aja mo nyino na no pon kakra wa je pon mo nyino no so pon bi no abre pa adu tum so nya bad enam say ba sa man pon bi na ma ho Brian da bi man pon bi no ai adani mo this time adani mo ama e wo so no for so ba ye bia adani mo ama asa me he ba say man pon no asa pon ko ya do so he a Japan a champon and another Japan nti Kenya ampon so be sha me di be sha wa Kenya bad that's I'm pon but me sha je me can on a serious note kene Japan ne baumia awo soro
okay
nti omienu no obetime nya bia no na party no so no omo no ma bebira ato sini to munya personal tax no ko party na kasa no omo abayi wo mo we pa na hwe parliament so a NDC no wo dom they say come some say be ko omo so be so mo contest for sa north ayibi no la say discuss
yeah pandai dia no ya
and no ma bi so matete no ma bi wani mu bi ti na NDC pre sa no ma no ba de chiri no am say GhPage excuse me
yes
genti a mo press ano ma na ebe tuja e ko enim for be 2-3 years e ko no enti na bia NDC so pre more candidate our parliament no enti MPP so person wo battle this party o mo have propose say na so wo stule fie na wo ku sa fie to ko we ya
mo fin dia ne se mo amasem
tale ene no ma ba bia ko no mo hwe se bia isa to ba bia mo yesi ade a ya sa to ba ne bia bia ne ze mo benya be 30% bo de ka ko ide
de ka ko ide
aha nti esremo a was MPP na this is a more stronger naka mo ye ya no man no because party bia no ha mo nkwa mo wa
me read the messages kaka me call Facebook Alessa Meya say they are spoiling the party NPP and NPP was not like this before. Erica do say Canada Japan is losing its Ghanaians should watch out. Kofi Kakari say this is not news because everyone knew they were just in denial. Collins Sabeng I say but all he said was true. Yo yatia Samson read YouTube on so bless HR Supremo. Yes, or HR Supremo. This is Supremo enjoying family time. Correct one pa is a must. And bless as I say Honorable Adwa Safo and lawyer attack commentary is below the belt. Non-fat taxes coming from colleague lawyers. The composition of Honorable Ken is super. And I must commend his advisor for the job well done. Political discussions without insult. Wow, impressive. Okay, so Sharon, say good morning, family. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning. So who you there? And your news. If our favorite story, no why you there, Adwa Safo's video has proved that Ken is a no-nonsense man, according to Sharon. That's the kind of leader Ghana needs now. Honorable Adwa Safo, please and please, your personal issues with Akompreko cease to disqualify him. Said now what can I? Kelvin appear and so ko share video na Adwa Safo by Adwa Safo part 2. They no work say Kennedy did attempt the other. No, wait oh, is that all? Or there is another video. How is that an insult? Bless Asare say, champion Obibini, I salute you for your correct submissions often. Yes, Anna Dozie Bansa and so Eddie Dennis Rodman, it didn't near penal. Or non so Eddie Ababes also Eddie Amayeng. For a course ni be Madia Yantuaso. Nana, why? Yantuaso. See a twaso dia Yanko Yuana or sister. All right, Ebusa so for the past 2 years, anytime this issue comes up, we speak about it. It go to a time. Your sound so crowd confirm me say the isi hunyo mano and pay your intelligence and the aso to from no. Empress Nana Ama Mcbrown wajaware. Na ye kan na Ghana for na GhPage for there and na GhPage for there mo pesa and obi aware na mu gu no na no ko post ye wa hunu na no ne kunu wo function bi ase ne se de yenim ne de aware no omuja ya che ejebo ne nanama yenyina enim say okokoye surgery some months ago obaye o healing process na mu nyame adom ene okokoche a me amni aba cookie tea TV3 na okoye nkomodidie na cookie ebusa no say mfie kakra atwam mfie mienu miensan ye atwam ede ene neoma ase wono ho a afri no ho a je say ono ankasa no wo be kire say oh aware ono ankasa na adwuma a wo ye nso oboso o se neoma mba kumienu miensa bi afifri no ho akwa aba obechirim ye nkongutie de na ma aka ye nkomra
and start from where they left off.
If I tell you what I've been through for the past 2 years, I don't want to go far. You will be shocked. But I need to be. So some of the things you go through yourself, Sometimes money can solve the issue, but not emotionally. Sometimes family can help, but not all the time. I've gone through a lot of these things. I've gone through this operation for 5 times. As a creative person, every minute is like your salary is going. You need it. You are as good as your last show. Or your I mean, that's the word, right? Setbacks comes, it's part of life. But when you know your vision, if I'm a designer, I'm a newscaster, I'm a TV host, and I have this issue with my hand, how do I hold scissors? Now with this, my last surgery, my whole arm collapsed. And I had to do physio morning, evening, morning, evening. I wake up, I'm at 37 at 5:15 a.m. Leave at 8:30. Do another physio. I had the stimulation machine at home. It taught me how to do it. And do another physio in the evening. If I should tell you the money I've spent on this hand, it's almost 500,000 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Since May till now. And remember, the pain, the financial, you need to finance yourself. Because you need to go through the pain yourself, the stress, the emotional trauma, and all that. But listen, when your vision, you have your vision, like I know where I want to be. And I'm happy I'm with Onya. I'm happy I'm with Media General. They allowed me to heal. They gave me the time. They supported me. Mean to me, Kanu. But in all this, it is you.
Right.
Going home and reflecting on myself, I am happy that I built a brand that people still believes in it. If not, probably I'll lose my seat
You will.
to another person. The 5th time, from somewhere to here, it is not easy. But I just want to tell anybody going through whatever that, listen, everything is time. Everything is time. And your belief. And again, you pray. Everything is time means that if time doesn't come in, you will not heal.
Yeah.
And in that process, know that it is time. So when you know, say, metnefe 5 months, yeah, my dream metnefe 5 months. But I'm able to stay home because I built a brand that Media General believe in and they don't want to let it go. So setbacks happens, but depending on who you are, you can bounce back. It can happen to you in your marriage, health-wise, financial, and I mean work, everything. But listen, you have to believe in yourself and know that if you relax, you lose it all. But if you are ready to fight back, then you are going to get your place back.
Nana, you just mentioned that if you were to talk about what you've been through the last 2 years, some of it we would not even believe
it.
In the last 2 years, what has changed about you that Ghana doesn't know?
In the last 2 years, Cookie, I've been so happy. What has changed? It's been personal issues.
Okay.
Well, I've gone through marriage issue.
Right.
I've gone through my health issues and work. So these 3 things that I believe in fell apart. A lot of them fell apart.
And you say you are happy? Explain
Yes.
that with diagrams.
I'm happy because I'm able to come. I'm over them.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm over. I'm a happy woman. I believe I'm the strongest, and I'm.
Divorce is not the end for a woman.
Well, I want to tell everybody, divorce should never be your end.
Okay.
Health. If you overcome health, that means God has saved you.
Yes.
Because sometimes not even money can save you when it comes to health. Well, I'm happy where I am. I've gone through divorce. And it has been a roller coaster for me. And as I speak here, coming back on Onya, I must say that I'm the most happiest right now.
Wow.
Yes, I've gone through divorce. Yes, I'm divorced.
Right.
I am. And I'm not ashamed to say, but I did it so beautifully. Me and my husband are cool. We spoke yesterday, we speak today, we speak tomorrow. We meet, I go to our house, my in-laws and everything. Look, my darling, I am a happy woman.
Right.
We are the best of friends. We didn't go through it like the bitter ones. I was tired. He was tired. We sat down, we said, let's talk about it. Let's move on. Go this way, let me go that way. If we have to meet again, we'll meet again.
Okay.
If we don't meet again, the precious thing you're giving me is my daughter.
Maxine.
And you can have the world, and I can have her, and I can live forever. Inti Cookie, we dear, so what have me, Mamaka? Mamaka.
Na minim sa memkwana metime bisawa.
Yes.
Ubetimi aka.
Yes.
Mama saying yenate.
Yes.
And I appreciate you for that.
So mumpene.
Almost a mumpene wa jaya no.
So
Enti yensambumwe. Because na wo case see you talked yesterday, you are going to talk today, you are still cool, you go to the house and everything.
Because
so
he's a good man. It's just that
so let's come back together. It's possible now.
Come back to me, my darling. Come. Cookie.
You're such an actress. I didn't hear. I didn't see now on worry you. Why? Because okay, baby say knowing what you know now, you will just give birth. Marriage is something you will think about later.
I'm my wife for good 12 years.
Okay.
Celebrity life na e wo mu Ghana no. So who so be or what TV so ne niema we ayeye. But me atna ware ho a ya bonsem ma no.
What's now?
Atna 12 years. Wo de bo unware danti wo de bo ma me wate.
Mate.
O ware da no hu say na no kan sem bi a kire me.
Me kai da chen o.
Na me so ne nipa me ni me kuna gyan ayeye adamfo. O manage me nioma still. Me so ne nipa me timi ko me fia me gyan ware wom. How is that
possible?
Say marriage in your time. And your time you cookie me understanding person.
Okay.
What me I say obeti we say. A bed din se be ma wa boa me wi asem ne me awo ba.
So woni na ya ka.
Me se me ne na ya ka. Otua ne ba school fees. Oye de pe ma obefa akola no kode ye ko fie ho. Me family ni family ni mama mu. Unsa na se me call me in-law shop kwa Gigi lace. Makola, Auntie Julie, me Gigi lace time me per left and right. What you say? Me oye me ma me still. Ye betumi awari bi me wari bi o na je se bi ono a bi a okeka ne nsem ye no ma. If not say me kwa wari ase na
with another man, you will not do.
But we be betumi awo.
But if Max comes back, I mean, if you trying to be a corrector, you would go back.
Or a correct guy.
Okay.
Or a correct guy.
Okay.
Me feeling still. But now my bra wari no. Inti no say me free mo.
Mentias.
I don't know when you show time I
no, because everything still looks rosy and beautiful like you're describing it.
Yes, because I couldn't come in kada. But me person me man crofo who say.
Right.
Enye de bia na o se atwa ware agya emu court. Enye de bia na o se e man ye time. Mintimi ni be ma me na wontwe manso.
It's not even needed.
And I'm so ndidi matem da. Ombo me da. Ye minini share ye 12 years na ye kon once and ye kon Brazil. Ye ko hwe World Cup no. E fiti ho a ye wie na ewura bathroom no kan sorry na so me kan so na edware bom. E na de ye any if it too hot or ye gentleman that far but one will say ye can't wade anya de mu no
yes
inti no me make sure baby I say bon hu so na ye wadwuma ne pe bibi to akire ne hu say kwata ni ho a mafia or na fofie me na me kron na kwata so wo ho a eboa what I mean is be me gina wachi a efe be mama obi kan de won a efe eye ni monyam hye but mean my bread mean to me nkobio ono so ti ase maame na ya adamfo ne ye hwe ye ba no ne ye tete no se nyankopon se mesa akobie wa awrade de mbeko ba se metena ho a me ha ya metena ho a mewu mesu mebre na mama be ma no so go through na afa da ko bi ma hye ne ya na wo hye me ne ya no de aba abebo me no wa bomasum ana se waye mi bi bo apia me hwe na asa akọwo ho na waka sorry ana na afia ye kan me mi kunu me power ka senti man san aware no ene de maka ni nyina wa ha man san me engagement kitu bi ti ye jai no ebusuya na betra so ebusuya nyina so mo mpine o enso na o se yete en wase na ye separate na ye hwese ye beba baka on sam da so shem kawa o se ya menhye nti ebia na ya baba me se mate
Nana ma.
Because me hwehwe obi a
Mcbrown. Thank you.
Why?
Thank you for opening up to us this
yes,
morning.
So Onya show time is coming on. On Sunday.
Sunday, Alisa Hotel.
Yes.
You best start it time.
Me pacho Alisa nonso. On say Ghana Premier League. 7.
8. Oh, 7.
Yes.
Okay.
On say Premier League no.
Okay.
Yeah, bo. Into also a man also support.
Fantastic.
Nah, you boy we are back to your 6. Okay. I believe.
Nana, you.
Asem we dear. Hey. Just say interview no me hwing na Rashadians. See asem we pa. What can I say kra no aka. Obusofo na na mo ground kasa no why. Also no waja ware be 2 years. Of course, yeah na ne Canada. Say hu ni omai. Wana mo se boa, mo se mpe na asem. But a news in the so once I hu say this is our source. This is the news, you know. Yeah, the beba but and never Baba confirm it. That's the beautiful thing. And one thing she also said, and they said, oh no, now we jai fesu. The first muja wari na mu train se kan bobonko fo asum ne de mo kopo debut. Ono ne bana papa no ohwe ne ba o. Okofie ono kwa ne oba wa jawari a otimi tuka akunu kunu near husband fie no akono aduane na nkora ne nyina ne okunu ne obi o fie obi o matena so no madidi no mamme owia no asoro no okunu fie ono nko ne oba wa jawari a otimi ko na ase ho no akwa yi lace no dodo opa bia de agunu kon ho no akwa akopam no de display organa ase nto no aware na wajan no as a bit of class be on or the core a different level be hatred be enim na aware no abre aware no ni kunu na ni kunu so abre enti no wo se yi ring to ya bre dia ni abre ni atie sikrom nje ye bre no ma bre but no nche so on fili be ma no o fili no ebia be ma ne kan nsem bi ya ebia no asa consider no onu amu so onware biem na na ma so onware biem oba ware biem a ebia be me ya obe kan nsem ya aha ne bia wa consider ne bia was ba ware pa so ware biem ti boys na mo fia na mo te say na na ma eja ware na mo sorry agina ho ebi mo se mo amose mo kopa yi ni na minim asa de kro no de mo de koye mo de ko hyeden akogye den minim de mo se mo de koye na na ma se bi onware biem award ye bia be consider ba say ye nware pa de debi but brand de o feel no papa ono anso da so manage nyoma ba ko mienu bi wona brabo mo hwa say brad ne saba be ka ebeboa wo yes a nyoma ni nyina enje obibini
ya
nana ma akwa ba o na celebrity aware na de on
o ze bedem sa gumu me kra ma boto
sa
o ze me start ba fie nsema me kan no ba sebe be enua pani ko do fosu nsensem no bebre yabam o ze me be key statement be said celebrating relationship the insecurity
yes
because
she was trying to tell us something about it say celebrity aware easy
say some more kind go nyina no
and so much saying and you want to aware 12 good years
oh time fly oh man time fly but na because of be 5-6 years view
yeah
oh na the be kind say my boy my baso so me no tima worry be sa period enye easy
yeah
because be man no celebrate
yeah
but just on kasa
oh be man no celebrate
oh that be
David okay
your character celebrity with the talent manager dey ka be no say oh no with the talent but the celebrity for njisa no so dey popular
omo na dey say no
maka wi mi boso wi we za manya asem
okay
ya camera ya maso ya nim no limelight num da dancer obi sha na Mama Brown ono ne ayimu nam prior mo na nte kakra maybe kwa on Mcbrown issues be or
yeah.
The praise live around celebrities.
No, Mcbrown so dim komo bi on.
Oh, e won sensem be buy. You fear ni mu ye dey ba allege. It do things that were popular within the sector of the celebrities. It do not attract it. That's why maybe insecurity in Ibadan. Yeah. And another also there is a top notch. Or my we say there.
On the
apart from the talent, you know, the beauty, when the things say asoro na good ye be there. You know.
Obi ex-wife was that okay?
Oh, Nana Madi say me. Nana Madi say so. Obi ex-wife side guys. Yeah, the Nana there.
Ana also why there?
Nana
also was so.
Na good ye bed. Ana
that's how good ye. Odi go on TV. The bia who say na good ye.
You can't good ye so. The twa good ye no be bere. You want atepa one apaso so. You want uti so ni shia.
Person chia papa shia la.
Oh, that be now the same day that be on the me makoma no me nam spiritually, mental, everything. So he had any beautiful madness. Do be be kabia no e beti. Now the woman say on the me come no. Me bo mabaso. Because celebrity marriage and now relationship enough for especially when oba no was on top. The maso me bo na baso, me bo na so abaso, me bo maso abaso pa. So timi nya sa akoma we. Etimi di mam. Do so kan ko say oni bibia odi gezi no oni hwie o
dabi
na masusu baba so tim so ni hwie o but the insecurity no insecurity no
yeah
bema bia no ho fa bi ben nana maso hu no complain oba bia no ho fa ben maso nana ma hu no complain the maso me kan ne ko maso no to be honest with you since you hu nga na onye interview boda
dabi
onye bi da on grant interview bi ada on kasa da. But some sometimes serial killers who rough. And you know, me jina we so na me dia bo medical baso. MDK. Uni akosi bi no bo baso, uni me ntia me bo na baso no. Ono penny celebrity a. Or fast celebrity a man or more attention. Odu fa bi ko anya mu break out na. Because celebrity for money and they say member call me celebrity be pay omo. Now because got insecurity making but medical to me far or starting with a Debbie sister Debbie. Or my sister Debbie tension one my sister Debbie need G. And all of a sudden free mu I go far fella makafui. O hia fella makafui go dey say na koma kudi wo mo ware no. E share na nimunyam ma ne bampo. And then tena e fie o sisi your shop you na dey bia koso kama. All of a sudden, Obanu Mumpuna, sebi, you didn't be by about the South Obanu Muna, and move out of the marriage. I'm only a quanya bukatima, and you more to here, no, I know, I know, few was I for easy. And to all boys celebrating for man park or much normal.
Obibini, and I also bro because nice man.
Oh, yeah,
you've been around for.
Yeah, and the entire, you know, the entire, I'm stay away from Ma for some time, no. Hey. Now I'm getting to 8 years now without any relationship.
But
no, normal, no way. No. Me pen for last. Me when we know about here, we go into your mind, your emotions, how to build you. When you have somebody you, so I don't go for a penny baby. No, sometimes excuse me, and I don't know how they think. Oba no one no wa na nigie na kuma the vision bi o na opushi no we ni bam fa sa abosobode e do ko for we nu nko ano ya na onya vision sa de so de obi anim ye o obi betima no do more than that be ya che o but no sustain no oba na adwene no e kan na e be ya de bia se emotion kwatim de awon sepeba the part be feel you in no obede no bedi na busu bedi na
8 years na unya obi abebe
no o ka se do sisi no enye common do enye common ndu ka ya de bi wa wi ase o se one bit to be example men kan fa nye hwe because one busam kan men kan
why celebrate for 8 years
reason no am jam say me nim rema me sisi ade bi simani so se me ye na sa de na pese me ye no so se ne me am timi su kra ho it is obi be ka ho a me nya mani nyiwie nam de mama ni pransa ni gie no nsa de no mentimi si mu ehun se me ko oba na oba no oba for no for last oba for ade ne kuta me no ana obi so maboa na ma hwe wo so de na so maboa me akọ last de uni ma ba ko mu a ma de a
So what did you?
Oh, can I find my idea? What did you?
Oh, when you can say
there's sacrifice, I'm sacrificing for my personal happiness to push my talent and vision. Me personal baby be sumo me home. I don't think I'm sumo ko Serwaa no. Oh, because no matter talent no so no. Now here is secret now.
Easy.
Now here's the. To ya nana mama brand yi. Say ono nana kan sabi wo ko do fosu say Akosua Serwaa ya. Ko do also talented.
Yeah.
Okuta talent. Akosua Serwaa ni hwe. I just can't know the push with talent na wo ko. But we dey ma so ko no so ko. Edu bia na msu mimia ho. Edu no roti ma twe no ho no. Wa twe no ho ze be ma no na wo be lose.
Okay.
But Akosua Serwaa no twe no ho a luma lose hwe. But na japade no mumu na luma no pese wona ne be share ho. What I say? Do ya emotion na na make also kan. Say I've been to emotions, trauma, a whole lot. And as a person, trauma ni nyina timi bas bi kwa na mekan. E bituma ba say maso kwa didi ko ni hiem. Bi wa mekan na ma de bi kwa na yo ba nti no. Otimi share no so. What I say? But me be be no pese advance.
Oh.
Yeah, no ma. Remember betima ba ye big man for be na betima ba e man de timi tena wale ase a ti no ba titi na yen wanwa e man de timi tena wale so mo tan chiti ba be man de we de a on be obidi di akohiem na na yen nwenu say ya mo nkom man so motions mi say so wo ye nipa so ba na we ye wa ka de na be ye me say me man de sa ne ga no boy no ba na nyam na bo ntu do complain no luma onyum bi o say e man mo nsole e man mo nsole say o say on nada on te say oba bia be hu say mra wo man mu nyina bo ma ho ban.
Oh,
this man nyina be hu akenkan na ka Akosua Serwaa kokko da no ni makenkan yiye pa no nim say mna bo ban a ko be nko bi tutu na mo on nada oba ma ya santo yi na ye ko na second verse just mo kan
o say
meme wale bebreu na man nso e bi de nine na man nso e a chire girlfriends that is chicks no na man nso e do mo ye man me man ye de tia koma tia koma o emu akoma tie de me man ye kan ma ye betima ye bio kan ma ye betima ye bio na yo bu ontiro acha se ye kuta koma po e yo bu onto te bu no me de ba me ma o na nye se bia de mo ye no ko mu ntimi nye bi ana de na ma so person me sa na se e ma na enyim me ma nyim
okay
do ba akonyim na me ma mienu na ne tena ya e wan ya so atase enu ti na so tan no keep o mo sa no ti me kana na ma de be su sa ma bo ma ba so for that years no ko enye komo e wu bi dia mo tena ya medical de di sei pa ti o mo medical mo ti ma tena na me kana go me hu celebrity for am so mo relationship atena ati me agina am say
Stacy no chame ko fi o
Stacy dia no na Stacy no sit na ne vim no form kakra mo so no ana e media me ka hot ones bi am say Tony Bafone
Kasum
Sinali yeah and the India from the one
it's been so many years
na what be I am say Paititi ane
okay
oh that girl call Big Brother house
no
Beverly so pa no kwa no confusion bi kakra bi kashe wo what just say o matimi manage apart from that na hwe man no me celebrities no also kan again ko abon nsem man
yeah onsem yeah
and meme hu omomo be me bia ko pesa man ko na o pesa o drop o career no to
oh
I'm telling you you betuma example yeah highest me fancy omo ka bro fi omo movies grandma movies
Jackie mo
de wa no bubu di ni bi Jackie Nadia Ibonesi Jack Nadia o ma ezi hu ni kunda
o kunu boare
ohin
oh
ene be makron so be makron be low key o sa man o fa low key pa ko fo bi o so ka kredi confuse bi
om po be low key ti se me
lo ti sa o se na na ma be da we side guy be push am agenda we there kwakwe agenda we dey be push am o
akwasi obibini
ko so hojo na na obetimi abo so se enya wale kra na so di kanka obetimi da fa no kakra ma no sa enya ba wo si de we na enkranyo na bo tanyo masa emprande ti fo no kuma so de bia oba ye tweo we de wa udiem we de ye be kon try back akra wa na bra fie de and then me can see no celebrity for ma no me shramo enti me say bitu o cassette celebrity ni ba me dwa pa onu ni dia studio building po how me say record o be fa be man nsam be man engineer be man nya ope o so security o tie bia sebi obenya na chance kakra bi na oba so be waro wonya ya na watwe no ho producer beba ono so pa advance kakra bi ansa na DJ obebo presenter se ba ho obe popra no mpanifo man mu obia hu a adma o celebrate for ma omobre omobre papa afia say o one of the guy omobre papa because baby na come awon no akodi baby nto ni akobo nwi bi unzo kan o say the officer would don beko no obi ni neche o say my bro what do on I my bro the initial baby na one obi akacha I was here celebrating for joint obi anim ndi kanya
ni munko na anim ade
enyo obi na akacha akaje say Beyonce ni
Jay-Z.
Aha, what you say? Rapper ni good singer. Nke on ke ko papa. Tu say on this year say. All this year was you be cause say you say. Me pe Sara. Say
na kutia ben na obi.
Oh, you me kan me.
Me nim de o kan o hwe o.
So safa ma chimpo na sa ba.
Chawa
ma bo. Kokuni mande no. O boy say that's some future why. Oh, and you know, open your more the pe. But don't say celebrity for guys in the hand and fast. I'm a copy the low key. No, there's already Russell of Famua, you know, Kofa. Zina.
So, president.
Or Chame Kwame Kwasa on the and a crowd at least. Who's there? Got two celebrities. This insecurity about Pa, no Chim Kofa, low, under Anika, Neshaw. John Demelo, also one Yvonne Semoni didn't know the Diabrona. Pa no drop it no question low key cover low key na mama no no dey chire baji also na mu ai village Ibrahim no mu na mu pa no abese low key no mo jama ro akasise mu celebrity former munye demonstration mitabochi because mo bre enye easy etina na ma me do send be si a na mabo mabaso now say abai dem busa say are you ready to mingle now you side guys of war. See, you bet me the proposal about. Kona dia won side na wabro obompo no. Salam tu say unkomo be de pa.
Ene asama akwasi obibini aka no na. Ma menche nipa mienu bi ai. Eti why? Menche nipa mienu mi ansa bi. Ye cha say 2 and 3. 4 3. Ene abusa for we ye chakra ye che nipa 3 pena ya san ato aso. Best deal door to door shipping services abusa for almost all my nyina am official pa omma mo customers afi mu no mo di dwuma nyina official pa mo so mo pese mo no mo di dwuma afi mu so omma mo nyina am official pa na the best deal e kan nyina say so UK na pese odo nyoma e ba Ghana omo ana obetimi e do nyoma no adan wo no fa address ma wo mo frɛ wo mo ombebe fie no mama be fa nyoma ni nyina a package ne kama de ama say de be ya emedru Ghana no na damages ni breakages bia emba mu na eniji seme wo mnese be dru Ghana so a ba bia opese wo monde kono sa aboboa no ho ana wonum de bekwa kosi a verify nipa na obeba beje enuoma no kama na wankasa so won so o ma deliver goods no a deliver no eyie Zion View Construction and Services awusan for official pa Zion View so ma munyina mo official pa odam ase say mujitu mo ne ye adwuma efri January ya de ba besi ne December so okoso akai mo say adwuma de one ne mrante ne guso a won mo ye adwuma into holidays say wo project bia wo pese won mo ya no afro won mo ntem na de ato won mo ni ntem no ma boabo mo ha no no ma ba ye adwuma de ama abuso adwuma ne ye den adwuma ne say bibia fa adansi ho bia Zion View eye say yembo free foundation enkwa nkosi soro emboso emfa chance nguso nye paint omo bibia omo general building construction omo Italian graffiato dampness treatment epoxy floor omo bibiara enti Zion View na official panel omo no wundi ni yie pa omo si udan na ma no omo nye project na bibia enye kama Anas Boy Enterprise. Anas Boy say afia ko akọ ababetu ye dia ene na omamu nyina mo official po baby a obia no agye so say afenko emra emeto ye. Anas Boy say one ne mrantie eguso eye adwuma edam asiesie POP aye hyehyɛ ye de lighting egumu ye ma no aye fefefe ye ma dem aye kama no Anas Boy so mu guso mo ye na Christmas yi tonsa ne fa frɛ wo no on number and go screen so no tonsa na de frɛ wo no ma ba bia wo bia one ne boys ne beba no ma ba ye special Christmas decoration pa I said no man wo POP nim ama wanga so when you feel of the Christmas no wanga so when you be ho pa enti no tonsa ne fra Anas Boy no mra emedi dwumadi emfa emma Episode from Sansu Mamakwaba, headed by GhPage Studios. And of course, yeah, stories. Yeah, ni say a check. Ni say a check. Yeah, stories and your bogums are Mobekaya. And yeah, di Nanama Mcbrown Hong Kong. Sansu na yeah, di politics Hong Kong Kakra. Honorable Kennedy Japan. Adwasa for Atachia. Sansu ne Papa Kiti Hamon. Yeah, di do Hong Kong. Yeah, twas no. Yeah, ba bedim komo afa. Conflict resolution ho na yenim bokonsensem na ehadwen asefem so on my Ghana your man bia say utu kwan kwa manone a unya bo man Ghana din ya associate with football na say ya mfa musicians bi edin ama batabata ho a asemba kwa wo bete ene say Ghana de asumdwe man eno ne ade a baabi ebeku bia de hoahoa ye ho obi ka na asem a yesi ekuru mu de saa neoma no ebi nkoso ho enti nansen na eya say all of a sudden issues are ewo boko for so many years esa pija na muso man muso biem ema emofre hro no monkwa ema ehro monkwa ememme hro no monkwa eduru baabi kura no ewo se nkofu tu free baabi omote edo onuma ni kire Burkina Faso ni nkronkro bebre so Cote d'Ivoire no like omu free Ghana kra na ehadwen na when na ye mampani a watwam na na adodankwa Akufo-Addo edeto yewra otumfo osetutu nana yeboye mu edma yes edma otumfo osetutu oto no nsa friends nana enioma ekoso die otumfo ye gidi se wo na nsem obetimi aka bi ama pepepe yo aba Fufi Antoata Akufo-Addo firi akonya so NPP and man retain seat no na Yera Mahama NDC by omoya transition nkomodidiem and pie say boku issue no e da Yera akoma so na o kire Yera Mahama say wode ato otumfo anim say otumfo nhwe na so betimi aka ama na yi a ono so mfa na no ntum bi because akokota ba ministers akabi amampanimfo akabi police officers soldiers ngofo akabi a dru bra was ono so bam na Yera Mahama say oh asem media me so na da makoma so pa me campaign oh na me ka ho asem sa me ba me so me hwe nti we dia nana what can I say dia we dia ye ni gisem Yera Mahama etu anamon ba otumfo ho e de be kire ne say ye handing over no sankrata menya ye kire say nana ye no adi ho nkomo no say me nana ye no adi ho nkomo na me anka say ha me da makoma so na Akufo-Addo aka Yera na adodankwa Akufo-Addo aka onso ba ya ode abebo so die megu so me toto neoma enti mo de mo ma memre kakra na de besi bia ye de bebe fikisi me Jubilee House na ye de abebo mo no kre Yera etu ne nansi asem no so enti no bon se menuano mo ekusa asifo ofre wo onom ebi anopa no onom adi nkomo menuano mampurusifo no afro nom ebia ade bechi ana awia no onom so aba no oni omadi nkomo Yera ye nkakra ni nyina mu no na Yera guso a wo hwa asanteman Yera guso a wo tu kwan kokodi nkomo foforo oba no ato ne nsa afre abusua no onfro no mumom enne no afre baako ade echi no afre baako no ye nkakra uti obia asem se mo haw pa ne sen omu nyina so do masem ba bedan Yera na Yera mo mu se ono ne de oni interest bia wo ho na emom no ni interest nyina no se asomdwe beba pepepe yo beba na enkwada etimi asa ko school yenua ma ometima sa ye omonsa no dwuma no ono ma ye adwuma ankasa yenua mema nso etimi aye de oso omo ye bia ye no ana ne da na koma so na Ghana adinkunim enye boku ne bedinkunim enye mampurusifo ana akusasifo ana bedinkunim na emom no near Washington say, or in a committee, no, at the end of the mediation, no, Nanka Ghana mum edunkunim. Now, when yet say finally, for the first time, you are Tonsa, Edia Freeman Pussy for, Atonsa, the Africusasi for the first time, one na edutun, so one unia, Ebi Xiao Mensia, a Pusiana Efe. Na efe pa 18 na minim se sananka o se video ni bia na o de moto bikes na nam street mu na o mo ko mention na efe kra kwa abusua ma wo hu se Ghana no ye baako emfa ho ni babia wo fi nyina ye Ghana fo kusia mensia didi nkomo ma yura etu se sisi mo ne ma ba be ka se awie die me gidi se yetimi etu anamo na duru ba bia ebeboa because once upon a time ke nyina yintimi nhia se timatuda edan ye 16 December me pese me ko na me ankasa me ko yura John-Dormaahene mahama ho me ko sra akora na me sra no nso wi a me de ato nanim se dwumadi a wonom de to nananom ena so asofo mpanimfo ne ahemfo nom won de to ye na so no ba bi a ye di dwuma na kwa koduro enie na okọ ye na busu na esewani ensa okakire mpanimfo atitiriw Ghana ha se die emu policefo emu asofo emu asojafo ahemfo ministers ina babishia say nana be there yes so this is the day abusia na omu nyina kwa kusha na efe kra kwa because for the first time na bibisa insida because tem bia no ofrefe ku ba ko be kan obedu bebonkru no afrefe fro na so bebo kusise omu nyina ehia into on the 16th of December ana yura 24 ose tutu kin Solomon na okokushia Iram a yampany, no the two names say, why be beer, name crata or de bay, or Chnasem, Ghana for a binom, 10 beer per se, dear politics, on pennicent in compensate or Japanese, no one can say a man in how almost so Janawache, or person no kind and some free netifi. Edukuji said the bear or Chinabi, Ubukujina baby, Nasa war casam for fra, Yakasa there be o yen in the TV subi. Na book nim no enya sa na net ye euro 240 na ase na ye kan bibia wie no na euro otumfo ene ne mpanimfo mo tena ase tie afekuo ni nyina se oh ade ne de euro na asigiri abugragu azoka the second mo fa nche mabusua ma modi ni ya modama monana be din no edu ba bia na agensemo ono ana won koso antena konya no so as boko na ba Abuza ye kan sanse mi nyina wie na ne yura etirechire mu efri 50s ekwan ya na kusasifo omo ye appeal akonya ne beye wo mo de back to 60s yura etire mu ekwan ya efa so a efri wo no mo nsem e de baya babc PNDC law 75 SRN state de ma kusasifo ene o ma history etirechire mu bibia perfectly Abuza ye nim se bi se de yura mahama kasa ada euro tumfo ase bibia pepepe yo edin aba bibia ye kama na ye wie ye no na ase ba ye nkofo chiachia ye atimu se nigia background so na say atmosphere ne ye pa euro tumfo ko no ana o se debut azoka ensem bi wo ho a o keka me pese me address kakra ye beko kuti azoka de no nemu no ye ntie ensem a euro otumfo kan ni bi ye ba ni eti azo kanso nsem ni bi na fe ene breaking news nso abanso ye the abrera assurance nti ngwohwe bi mra.
If my brother the Nairi has come to terms with the difficulties that will pose to achieving lasting peace which he desires, I have from the inception restrained both governments from effecting the arrest of Mr. Serwaa Bagare out of respect for my brother the Nairi. The final resolution of the Boko matters requires that Mr. Serwaa Bagare be recalled to Nalerigu by the Nairi to be reassigned to play another traditional role at the palace of the Nairi assisted by the state. Alternatively, he may choose to stay in Boko as an ordinary citizen of the community, but not to pose as Boko Naba. The final recommendation, Mr. President, I recommend that my brother the Nairi accepts the laws as presently constituting Asigri Abugrabu Azoka as the chief of Boko and head chief of the Kusasi traditional area. We chiefs, no matter how exalted, do not live above the Constitution of Ghana. and the laws duly enacted and affirmed by the courts. Accordingly, the laws which recognizes Trouble+Akosua must be enforced by the government of the Republic of Ghana until changed in accordance with the 1992 Constitution or reviewed by the Supreme Court of Ghana. The government must enforce the laws and deal sternly with any person challenging the lawful authority of the Trouble+Akosua. This is critical to the restoration and maintenance of peace in Kusasi traditional area. I wish to thank you, Mr. President, and your predecessor for reposing such confidence in me and tasking me with the mediation of this conflict with a view to finding a lasting solution. I also want to thank the Nairi and the Bokunaba for their efforts relative to this mediation process. The various chiefs or heads of various communities whom I met in the area who also participated in this endeavor deserve positive commendation. I have come to the conclusion that the path to a lasting resolution coincides with the enforcement of the current position of the law by the laws of Ghana and by the Constitution enacted in 1992 and by the position of the Supreme Court that the matter should never be litigated before it again. Trouble+Akosua is the lawful chief of Boko and the paramount chief of Kusasi traditional area. He has been a member of the National House of Chiefs for about 40 years. He has been duly gazetted. His right to rule should not be disturbed, save through a judicial and constitutional recognized process, and which, as already indicated, appears, if any, a review of the pronouncement of the Supreme Court of the Republic of Ghana, stated herein. If the pronouncement of the Supreme Court appears not clear enough, remedy may be sought, if available, for clarification of the same by the Supreme Court. Either way, Boko and its environs will be assured of sustainable and enduring peace. Mr. President, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Mr. President, I want to suggest that I was going to meet them again. We set up a mediation process where we would, reconciliation and everything, the way things have happened, where the Peace Council, and then we nominate some lawyers from their side, from each side and others, and we form a committee to go through that. Then we start a reconciliation process. Whilst talking to them, I realized also that arms and everything were there. And all those, I spoke to them. I think we can find a way to get them to go and find a safe place for them to go and leave it. Maybe an appeasement of some 500, going, not by the government, by the National Peace Council, myself and some people, we can do that also. That I tested the pause and I believe it can be done. So now it's up to you to implement what I have said, Mr. President. I wanted to read that because I didn't want it to come from you, for them to charge you that you've changed the report. So I just want to clarify. My son Cletus Avokai is here because he has to be very careful in what pronouncements he made publicly. It is not right. It's a dicey situation. We are all trying to make amends and get people to move together as brothers and sisters. It looks like he's making various pronouncements and all that, which wouldn't endure to the peace that we want. So please, I wanted to, if he was here, I was going to tell him, but the message will get to I invite him and tell him that we've gotten to a state where we all have to find peace. Then Bokunaba is the Bokunaba. The law is on his side. We agree to that. But you don't make pronouncements on radio and everywhere that will incense the other side. Where we have reached is more like reconciliation. The Nairi accept, we have to get them all together. At a point, they are all married. When I had the reconciliation, one is saying, I was drinking Pito with you across the aisle. Looking from the Kusasi side, talking to the Mamprusi mother, were we not drinking Pito together? And my son Mahama Yaga here, father and mother Kusasi and Mamprusi, isn't it? So how can they fight? So please, that, Mr. President, I'm sorry, I just wanted to explain. So please, that, Mr. President, I'm sorry, I just wanted to explain.
Bema yura ebeka sabe wie eniji aba no woko no afre ne nana Cletus Avoka abusa se owa ha na baby a okeka kono mesre ne ya wonya abotre kakra because ensem no ne mu odin pants baby a yedro ne yebesre se ne nsen ka bi ye bi wo ha ya wonya abotre e den na bema na abasa wo flyer ba ko no ho edi ka fa flyer no to so ansa flyer na mdi ka de ma on okay so we need let's read the article now on the 3rd of December 2 mema wa yi o ubusa me se me kan na me ka san ana refi on the 3rd of I'll have to say it yes of December 2025 Mr. Avoka former MP I think say he's no more an MP there edidi nkomo ana no worker say eni say mpacho hu yeah so this is the very first we fly away from I think say Accra FM Boko conflict resolution Honorable Cletus Avoka, yes, on a lawyer and Makusasi for. Or said the government of the day, led by President Mahama and Otumfo, are being intimidated. So what can say yeah, and then Ebema Yura, I can say no, baby, I'll get a corner, a hoetro, intini abotre, na asem no yankasa, yemfa yenim diani nyansa na nanom dia man, any GD Ghana for we because on Tokwana air cosono, and you Kusasi for one toka. Ananya Mambrusi for one toka, Ananya Boko for toka. A yadea, a Hagana for nyina. Intino say, Mpenimfo Tanase, Nana Nanoma Daroma, Nanum Yansa, Yankopo Daroma, Yina yet Nasania can somewhat. In someone kitten comment to be a cost one channel. And what? A beam, Nana for the way article no. Aha, feed be mammy. A year honorable Cletus Avoka. Essay. It was wrong to let Asante mediate Boko crisis. December 3, 2025. And some no kosono. This is what Honorable said. Now, according to this article, members of the Kusasi traditional group have reiterated that Ghana's constitution and established customary laws must remain the guiding principles in resolving the ongoing Boko chieftaincy dispute. Addressing recent tensions after the Otumfo mediation in Kumasi, the spokesperson for the Kusasi group, Mr. Cletus Avoka, emphasized that the current Boko Naba was duly enskinned in 1984 in line with Kusasi tradition and has since been formally recognized by all relevant state institutions. He noted that his status as paramount chief was validated through registration with the Traditional Council, the Upper East Regional House of Chiefs, and the National House of Chiefs. Nani Yankosro, Nina Yensama, Honorable Eka. He was subsequently gazetted in 1986 as the Abu Gragu, making him the legally recognized Boko Naba. And for the air canning in Anaye, Papa Cletus, making a case for the fact to say, you ran out Tesono, on one this water also. The Kusasi maintained that constitutionally and customarily, the Nairi, the overlord, as overlord of the Mamprugu traditional area, has no authority to distool or install a chief in the Kusau traditional area. He likened the mediation of the Asantehene, he likened the mediation of the Asantehene Osetutu II to the Asantehene attempting to remove the Ochehene or the Gamanche, or seeking to interfere in chieftaincy matters in the Volta region, asserting that such actions would be impossible under Ghana's traditional governance structure. The mediation year course of FFA, according to Mr. Avoka, on December 3, 2025, likened the mediation of the Asantehene Osetutu II to the Asantehene attempting to remove the Ochehene or the Gamanche, or seeking to interfere in chieftaincy matters in the Volta region, asserting that such actions would be impossible under Ghana's traditional governance structure. Nani Yemfensia. And now, person for one paragraph also. Yemfensia. Intino san common kitten in chain oh to boba back park in Kakrano and Yura. Iridi bibia ya na eniji abadem ho a na ohwehwe ne nana Cletus aka che no se obesre no sese bebi omaduro no nyame adom en nananom adom ana omatime drum pempenso omadru no ti dia kan nyina ya reconciliation enti first no ye gina dan ho a ne yedi nkomo kakra ne atobo kakra ba ne ayese ne akawe no se bebia aduro ne ye to obesere se adwobre obi anka na no ntum na yenko the next phase no ne nya reconciliation no se de be ya normal activities ebeba back e boko na nyoma nyina aye kama enti ye no ana ma yura egina so abusafo n'anije aba ye wo hwa na enya krata free the Mcbrown traditional council ho ne ana so okay Mcbrown traditional council the letter aba and dey asem on the 17th of December 2025 yes for immediate release yansa kan ya impia bonten Boko chieftaincy dispute Nairi formally rejects purported mediation report and any attempt at government enforcement of the so-called recommendations. Nairi said da. Or said da, Debbie. Krata bia pia bonten, Jubilee House ayako, and sema yako kan conclusions are aba. Nia yesi ono na esefata se wotena enwoma so. Ene de Debbie ni nyina ye nyintum. I, the Nairi, overlord of Mcbrown, wish to formally and unequivocally distance the office of the Nairi and the people of Mcbrown from the so-called mediation report presented by Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II in respect of the Boko chieftaincy dispute. Nto omo se omo twe omo free ho. Omo se baby omo do omo office na kusi no. Ene baby ayura ejina ka jese omo magaba bam omo twe omo kra nsam no do omo mfo aso. I have taken note with profound disappointment and grave concern the presentation described as a report and recommendations by Otumfuo to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, on the 16th of December 2025. Also, wahunu pa de Akosu-bia nemo no enkoye intino you're very disappointed with Adena nkrata na e dia koma your man penny your friend say your report and recommendations on there be we're very disappointed in it. I must state clearly and without reservation that the so-called report and recommendations does not reflect my engagements with Otumfuo, nor those of my duly constituted mediation team. I therefore formally reject the report and recommendations in its entirety for the following reasons. And some na yedi akwa dan ya mampeni no o se da bi anya sa na okan ana ni team no kra na anya sa conclusion no mo okoye anya sa da bi and then the ideas na nsam o de koyin na da bi and then the bobra na nsam o wugina so nti a wokasa ani. 1. The purported report and recommendation in question do not constitute a valid mediation, and any attempt to present it as binding or to seek government enforcement is legally untenable, procedurally flawed, and constitutionally impermissible. Intino emremu no debi menyintum mediation ye ko nyina emremu debi bibia no a ekoye mame ebobra menyintum. 2. Otumfuo expressly described his role as that of a mediator and not an arbitrator. Notwithstanding this, the document purports to pass judgment and to prescribe measures for enforcement, acts wholly inconsistent with the nature, the limits, and essence of mediation. Yeni Otumfuo tena ase no, as ade oka ase wo be ye no, enye no ne ehunu so wo ye no. Ondo ka senku wujinem na ko ahwa ba de ka kwedie asase mi o na ehwe ebu ada bi nya sa ane ne kan ye nti modaroma eho ana migina de to so miensa. Despite repeated and formal requests by the mediation team, no terms of reference were ever provided to govern the mediation process, contrary to the expectations that both the former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the current president, John Dramani Mahama, would have clearly indicated what these terms of reference were. And Koma Ekotena CCED, and some Potianet, that's what he so their cancer, ni bi. made the man who so be no who be the man who and no way in account I'm saying men for so no until I'm say there have been some that catch you man penny and men for so yes answer we are again. Number 4, I am compelled to ask, what manner of mediation permits a mediator to unilaterally reach determinations and call for their enforcement without first affording the parties of an opportunity to be heard on the reasoning, the views or proposals underpinning such determinations? In some de bebre o ha yebusa nana edo do say yanko 5. Let's keep on reading. Yanko 5. A Dawson, and you'll be reading it quick. Into Yanko 5. At no point were the parties invited to engage with, comment on, or respond to the conclusions and to have been reached, and to the conclusions said to have been reached. If any deliberations occurred, they were conducted entirely without the knowledge, the participation, or the consent of the Mamprugu. 6. A mediation report, properly so called, must faithfully reflect the positions advanced by the parties, identify areas of agreement and disagreement, and record any consensual outcomes achieved through facilitated dialogue. 7. It cannot lawfully or legitimately substitute the mediator's personal opinions, the recommendations, or decisions for the negotiated positions of the parties. 8. To do so is to abandon mediation and to assume an adjudicative role for which no jurisdiction exists. 9. The recommendations contained in that report, therefore, amount to unilateral determination imposed without due process, in clear violation of the odi alteram partem principle and the foundational rules of natural justice. Wow. 10. For these reasons, the recommendations are procedurally flawed, legally unsustainable, and wholly unacceptable to me and to the entire Mamprugu people, both within and beyond the borders of Ghana. I am, number 11, further constrained to ask whether the established principles of mediation have now been altered to permit a mediator to ground recommendations on selective reliance on committee reports and court decisions rather than on the promised consultative rather on the promised rather than on the promised traditional consultative and facilitative approach. 12. The report is replete with factual inaccuracies, personal assertions attributed to the mediator, and a manifest imbalance in favor of one party's narrative, while almost entirely omitting the Mamprugu's case. 13. For the avoidance of doubt, it is entirely false to suggest that I ever agreed to the continued recognition of Aninchema as Bokonaba. It is also, number 14, equally disturbing that both parties to the mediation were absent at the presentation of this so-called report, which is now being portrayed as having enjoyed their acceptance. One must reasonably ask why duly mandated representatives of the parties were denied the opportunity to comment, an opportunity that could have lent legitimacy to any claimed endorsement, while other organizations were selectively invited instead. Nana, is to say, okay, infancy, call the final part. Call the final part.
No.
Call the final part. Me who so no. Oh, a does a kind conclusion. All right. Okay, so kind 325 from Ra. As I have always maintained, I stand firmly for peace and shall continue to pursue that path. However, peace cannot and will not be built upon injustice. I entreat all within the Mamprugu to continue to remain calm and law-abiding. I remain fully committed to peace, dialogue, and stability in Boko and the wider Mamprugu area. However, peace must be found on law. history, fairness, and consent, not on imposed outcomes or procedurally defective processes. Any sustainable resolution of the Boko chieftaincy dispute must proceed through a transparent and impartial process that respects the historical foundations of Mamprogu as a whole, constitutional norms, and the dignity of all traditional authorities. This statement is issued to clarify my position and to prevent misinformation. I urge the media, the public, and all stakeholders to exercise caution and responsibility in characterizing ongoing efforts relating to the Boko chieftaincy dispute. Peace, unity, and justice remain the guiding principles of the Nairi's engagement with this matter. I engage further with Otumfuo and with the government of Ghana and will issue a comprehensive statement in due course. Thank you, His Royal Majesty Tuduma Nairi Bohugu Mahami Abdullahi Sheriga, King of Mamprogu. Tiabusafo omo sign kese eye osono boho a chese this stamp ye tintintintin. Nti abusa krata ekokin kan efri the traditional council, the Mamprogu traditional council, and all that they are trying to say, and they say in some course so on the 16th of December the Flagstaff House no omunyituma enye ye. And some na yura edeko ye ni nyina no just one-sided to them. Na omunim say yura mediator, but later no mo say the nyoma siko na aso ye arbitrator. Ebi mo nso no ase yansan so invite wo mo obi ama metie the final conclusion ama obi amfa na input ama nti bibia akwa one side. But ni nyina mu no they stand for peace, they stand for unity, but omo bo ndwoso omo hu ne say ensam no e wo se ekoso na ye ka e de ko echi we nyina wie ye no ana na wie yenka bi nsem Office of the President and so the release aba, and of course no also release by government communications presidency of the presidency communications fellows fosu kwachi fosu we na mepe no presidency communications and so the release aba. Government of Ghana official statement on the Boko conflict mediation report. The government of Ghana, the Republic of Ghana, has received, carefully reviewed, and deliberated upon the Boko conflict mediation report presented by His Majesty Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II Asante on 16 December 2025. In keeping with its unwavering commitment to peace, constitutional order, the rule of law, and the national cohesion, the government hereby formally states that its position on the findings and recommendations of the mediation report is as follows. Endorsement of the mediation report and its recommendation. 1. The government fully endorses and accepts all findings and recommendations contained in the mediation report. The report constitutes a comprehensive, fact-based, and forward-looking roadmap aimed exclusively at achieving lasting peace, reconciliation, and stability in Boko and its surrounding areas. It is not intended to apportion blame or confer victory on any party. 2. In particular, the government affirms the unequivocal position of the law, as consistently upheld by the Supreme Court of Ghana, that Naba Asigri Abugrago Azoka II is the lawful Boko Naba, and that no individual or group is permitted, under any circumstances, to contest his authority or legitimacy. The government, according to number 3, accepts that the recommendation that Alhaji Seydou Abagri, who was installed as a rival claimant to the Boko chieftaincy, be recalled to Narerugu by the overlord of Mamprogu, the Nairi, to assume an alternative traditional role with the necessary facilitation and support of the state. 4. Pursuant to this recommendation by His Majesty Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, government will immediately facilitate the safe movement of Alhaji Seydou Abagri to Nalirugu, where he shall remain available to receive the directives of the Nairi. 5. Government further respectfully requests His Majesty Otumfuo Osei II to continue to lend his distinguished leadership and moral authority to subsequent reconciliation efforts aimed at fostering enduring peace and harmonious coexistence between the Mamprose and Kusase communities. Yeah. 6. Government acknowledges that the protracted conflict has resulted in grave human, social, and economic losses, significantly undermining livelihoods, social cohesion, and development prospects in Boko and its environs. Insecurity over the years has severely constrained public and private investment and stalled critical infrastructure development. In response, His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama has directed the Minister of Finance to establish a 1 billion Ghana cedi Boko Revitalization Fund. The fund, which shall be disbursed over a 3-year period between 2026 and 2028, will be dedicated to the reconstruction of development of priority infrastructure, including roads, healthcare, education, dam, irrigation facilities for all year-round agriculture, security installations, and economic and commercial facilities. To restore Boko to its historic position as a significant economic and trading hub in the northern region, or the northern Ghana. The fund shall be managed by a high-level committee chaired by the Minister of Finance, Honorable Kisel Atu-Ba-Forsen, who also serves as the acting defense minister. Other members are, and then the members are as follows. Nana, and Yanko back to the first four. Yanko Echi. And see, I was for the government of Ghana and so at the Nestamp Siso. So officially, statement and Krata Ira or Tokokoso and then impending for Edebe down on the Jubilee House on Omasum. Now the Onomo Kenya and say Omushi Mono. Bibiai ne de dane kwaso kama because omukọ onchi at the facts and a year adwuma ana said the Supreme Court aka no na ba asigri abugrago azoka the second or no ana ye de boko na ba eno anso na yewura mo edi esiso kama na yewura mu nkrata mu no bebini wonum ka say nipa na yiri eyi no the overlord eyi no sanka onko contest your friend no Alhaji Seydou Abagri. Yes, re. On sanko back to Yura na yiri no kwa yembo kunya kama ni emfama no na wantena so no anya adwuma ne kama omo abehwe ama ya ba be fa no na se me ka no ko represent Mamprose debi obesa ko back unse de yi no sanko no na nka enkonko di akonya na nkasa baby a free kusasi for na yes de onkonko di akonya no free Mamprose enkonko di akonya no ena lise no ye hwe no ye se facts no bibia kire se ye kusasi ni no ono ana wo so die kusasi na wo so die a ye na aba asigri abugrago azoka the second ono ana wo so say die entin se de be ye be masundua ba na police sem mam yakochi wei yabo wei tu ya yese no na yiri ensa manemra back na wono anto ne bo na de sefata no position sefata no yemfama no na aban na nkasa so support na position sefata bia yemfama na bibia anye kama instead of baby I pese de no kono tia ntia no ho asem an ye ka wie na aban e de asiso so mbesere yura so wonko so amfa na nim onyam nyansa na nanom de ama no eni nim dia wanya no onfa so amfa tototo nyoma se de be ma asomdie awie pepepe yokra na emumbo no aban na nkasa so twa sika pa kese a e be releasing between 2026 a de akwa kosi 2028 na se bokumpuntu na ka echiri impuntu in terms of akwan impuntu in terms of hospital in terms of school sanyo mani nyina ka echiri nsuo ene sanyo mani nyina na yemfa emfiemiensa yemfa nhyehyɛ ne mum committee a ebe das committee a ebe hwa masa dwumadi na akoso no finance minister a o say anso double as defense minister ono ana betena dwumadi so nti the traditional Mamprugu traditional council so omomfo aso but aban so de abase bibia da no kwan so pepe yo utumfo yewura se tutu aye adwuma no se de ese nti ne hwe de anim hwe de anim interesting days ahead.
Oh yeah.
Interesting days ahead. Obi bi afi de ba minti o. Mija o ha che.
Ha, why are there medical for abaso? And the kind no otumfo be wesa abrofo. Kama. Ba puto kasa no. Na also be puto. Ama aye kama. Che say. Bo fukasa de asantefo pena ne empeka za me kan no. Cause ye ka oman mu ano ayemfo na ka bofo no. Nzo otumfo ne o chenyene. And I'm so Matis of one bofo e de pa. Otumfo so asantini tiani amon kasa ye ntebo fo pa ne empeka. Epie de pa. And to be back to the issue no.
Yes.
Because we be see wo I'm say the Gumba for no side. And no kwade na ye nuafo mienu.
Yes.
Na nye different tribe by nuafo mienu. We say papa ba ko na say the irimu mienu ma. And Koswa ma say the from say JJ Ross time. Jerry time.
Yeah.
Koswa ma nipa wu ya me no ma sese ya ansana. Olumai Nana Kokudia, Bema Kokudia, say to job you.
Yeah. And
I boom was it, didn't start to say go see. What the car call, I'm a call for years, I buy and this in a BBS, I be free and moi, Mokofa problem, but brave. And I don't know if you two nurses from say, or best at now in negotiations. I'm why I'm say, yes, it was over 10 years in it.
Yeah.
And take crisis be our debut. I say,
Asu-B,
pa. I'm a punto so coso. Na yes you there enye anuafo we na kwa different tribe awonte ne kan na pa ne kan de o enya de da fom sa o
dabi
na pa bo ne be bo ne ase nyankopon ne nananmom de ba asasu se o ma sunje mra vi se ye ka manhia che se o man nyina ne ye hia o man hia aw ne hia o kumna se ye be kumasem ti asem no na tse de tie bia asem ne kunu wa ndina kwasi broni hu se before no nka bom no ba begina de patuntu fo ya ma na agina no na obiri ebo ano to obiri ebo ano ba otumfo no begina ma odi patuntu fo tumi otumfo tada na kwhye omuturo num ade de otumfo frame a otumfo mo so mo ntiase na sa otumfo na abrofo kasa
dabi
eya bibi fo kasa ndi bi ni tumi a Nyankopon de ma no ne kase ne begina asantema mu ndi na asante nye tribe asante your mind that time no obi ahu ni pause ha asante ni mu nze wunya wasem from yende boko fante anamampo watase na de be wura manhia ye di asem na hu ni pagina obi
yeah
ndi ntimi ni asem ni ntia wo ye di acha wo ni pagina mu ntina wo ya asante ni bi no on twimi ni ntia wo that asante na formation of all tribes and all clans as a United Kingdom sanity and we form United Nations to obi aman bia onipa be ko bi asante begina for that
okay
it na asante nipa na koto ntokwa on so obusa se de asem nipa na kire wasem wasem nya da oso anye de yi because now but other tribe no koto kasa no makota akiri ti asem abe da osisi yi abedu manhia ne de ose asumdwe di kan ba na memom de otumfo na declare wie ana ko du government support na me busa se they say so on transfer no we kusasi ni ana se
onu kusasi
onye mosini
onye mamprove yeah
na se mamprove omni mosifo na e ba ne say na kusasi for ko tena ho na mamprove for so free omunchi ni he masam na me busa wo
yeah
say ya omuso ntiase
omuso
me ma adwene mu die me ma adwene mu die ma adwene me kire wo na no fa nche me na ka ma adwene mu die na ka mfize ka koye tse ya na mu die ni bia mfize ka so die bi tiba ba ma adwene me kire e bia nka kusase fo ni di na sese se boye no to
a ba ko na ba ko so be di
me ma adwene me kire wo
okay
me ntimi nwere ma me nwere che otufo me nim die hia kire a e bi o mu find out nyina hunu se kusasi for the kuru ni omo dia ana mapuzi for better now na bia mapuzi for so nim say above be better now
okay
ti e bi omo so be proof ba bi a kire ana omo concern omo sa de ko yen say mu hia na mo to ana mo gitu mu no if mo friend nipa no ko out to for e be make man fa mi ni ko nyina ba amoma so ama me say celebration be kwa amoma jetu
okay
na omo so do mo concern aba nti no now wo se mo akonya bi ma no na akonya no kusasi fo na eboba ama no na oboba ama no ya akonya e betimi elevate ti say
man progu fo no
ha man progu fo so mo ani
omo na ebo ama no
ha me bo
omo na ebo nwoma no nso omo no mtena nwoma so say unse obia on the traditional council
me bo kusasi fo no na so yeso oni ade
on the only edi ade no
ana man progu fo no mo no gonya asem
yes
nti yesi kusasi ne na ebo
nipa na anka man progu fo no tu ne na ba be di ade na kusasi ne ne die no aha ono no na yesi da bi emra na nyi ntum sa se obetimi adi e wo ho because enyo mo dia nti on sa anko ni nchi ti wo ko ni nchi no ana yes
ana so o free boko
yes obawa around one unse nkro minimum nkro ni din to be but still na
ko no be pa ni di oboko
yes
nti on sa anko ni titu
yes no okwa ye nhwe ne ye mpe bibi ma no no onye na asomje mra
na se kusasi ni na ozo be di ade oboko no
on odi na ade dada
na se odi cover o man pugu ni nyina oboko ni nyina
well
odi o mo so se man pugu de nto mo prede so mo so person che boko ni o mo dia
yeah
ana kusasi for so person che se e o mo dia ana betwa men tokwa ba politicians ya no mo digim if last election se ko yegura no stand to be corrected say Dr. Baumia comes so man pugu ni
yes
stand to be corrected Mr. Mai abia binim enti ye kwaba say Jem Domama kwa pronouncement say oba akona de kusasi for na dia e be ko fa attention kakra ba ina after elections no escalate ye and now no na so mo be reconciliation ni dia they have to be bia we na be surface ba bia ata asubie ne ba de be sere na bia reconciliation no be ko deeper to the root
bia
so reconciliation yeah reconciliation asubie ne say mpe na do teso no ntraso
yes
na bia concern na start ba no reconciliation no obi abeka kan say by reconciliation yes say onkofo no ma loso nko na ya reconcile still onkofo bo grievance bi o ha metimi a kire mo nsem amana to yi a o metimi dia board what I say ohene we si ohene
yeah
na so so deserve na so deserve we just see no but wa also mpena still o kwan bi wan mo akwa ma so o protest in a peaceful way not in a violent way ti message say you rade nsa ato so ne de omo fa ni die ni buo ma ewura na sunwie ni o ma ne nya adwuma say ye kwa anim no say man prove for no concern bia they should pass to peaceful way
okay
omo hihyo mo yi so mo fin say so mo asem ka na adeno I didn't touch yet ya omo they have another way to go, not on violence because violence no jambe wi a mo ngungu mo za wi a
just school crime school nya hwe o
ana we de manu da sumra so yesremo a ye nnuanu mo a mo so no yesremo a ye nyina ya busua baako bia nim nyansa nche obi a ye be stress asemba ya mo mensu mfa awoden ne patapane me who say bisin kano
yeah my oh yeah tia say
enkoso because I'm say ye ka say so to kwantimisia
yeah
bisi ye won sense bi esi we go bitim to kwaba but last horo de ye na escalate iti so do na mo se mo do mo from ntafo no mo tia say
ana nkofo nim say ye didi atem but anya didi atem kwan bia
me no ti we ti say ntafo
yes
na so because yes
yeah
in that time no ye de to di no na mo na mo to mo ye na to di ndi ma
ntafo
na mo ba na mo kwa mo dom ho kwa che ye
yes no mo nam tutu kan bia
o da ko da gombala ya me ma try da gombala ya ma ko han kill so
okay
just do a research because turn for almost 3 years me ona ma time jato me no ma nyina she books about show nyina show nyina she because turn for be me da mu me kill say no mo nyina de da me nche bi akes ba ko omo do omo ntinu kes ba ko bi edipa be 10 but omo bi say bi a omo feel uncomfortable they were happy the girl you men now call her yeah that no inside one
afena na
but for she speakers wa talk on them yesika he said jiremu sa o e dey am was so mo ho na I don't know say to omo ko talk on off no because say omo si do mo ha no na me hu sa da I want them ko the difference between Northerners and Hausa people.
Oh,
I want them go difference. Difference is that not the free her.
Yeah.
Hausa people no we actually become what say. What I say. Oh, it me who the entia mo dom who say. Because omo no o ka ba kwa ko mu nyina.
Yeah.
That na mo e ka mo na e ka mu nyina na mo twa mo ho. E ku no bi ba bo mo ha da beje mo.
obi be mo hwan ana beje mo
aw tie be sere se mo tie ni wa ha ye ka kire mo mo bibia ba ya mo mfa akoma nye mo me nyusu we no more than akoma
okay
yeah mo nyusu we no more than akoma
Matias yeah
na so wie bre we abai ya ka o se won te won ase a mo mfa bra kwan so mo mfa mamre kwan so otufo o mo sa petition ni bi te mo de beto media yi mfisa ka bia kenya ne kwan kwan so no betima petition otufo anda
yeah
no afrem penifo ni nyina biem
yeah
bia tie kam
yeah
no atena se also be concern aba betima ba se bia boku kuro na kasa kwa na ga na yo ba bi wo ha betima ma wo so di hin wo ha
yes
na we so di hin wo kuro nu ha na bia obia bu nyina mu hia bom ko kuma se ya se otufo ha otufo so sena asantema nyina ba yo ba ntema hina otufo eni wa ohwe kuma se nyina so amampo hine ka asantema nyina so ba ntema hine otufo no amampo ni timete kontrol wa kuma se insano ma nyina ni pa hye yo
yeah
and ye kwa eni mu no musu betima tena se na ye toto ye enya ntokwa na wo de mo satena mo toto mo sa na do busa ye o kasa bi se ai okun je sa de bi obi ye bonkun tu ba na ade na buru so abon tu ba na toto nsa ntokwa ne ntokwa tu bi enya so to boss na wo dwene toto nsa kwa bibi ene no wato nsa toto nsa kwa na abotre na fa de to fo e bonkun kra na wo betra wo bo no mo na kom ti jan abotre ma wo bu no mfu efu bebre ba na o yati no koso efu abro so ba tra obunu na ji no manugum na to bas na yisu awe no adwene no na fa solve problems no bo di pa na no mo kono mo prepare mu nyina wi a awodi ba bi na betima tanse mo sa de ti ya besere because ye bunu bi ni kwa no ye keka ye nu bi ni nyina no sebe ye ka mi zire bi a me ka say e tribes nyina de bobo na ya sanja me hu ho frafra ni me misana me hu
okay
because me hu frafra ni bia na kan ni age me frafra ni bia na me kan ni age so atase ti ayi so ba se kina so ba na me ni very tight very ni ni anu nyina ba me ni ti say yakoba bia na me ni sebe asantina na me di o mo ntam yakoba bia na ni normal bi wo bebre kwa bi na odma me kuta so atase entino ye no ye ka say ye better che wo bia but ye collective ene dey adwene keka bo mu ene mo obi a cheche na adwene jojo ne dey ye na be ye sa great you people can do it was more greater even than us so munya unity na enti ye besere montale hwem kura hwe ne fe if ye kan asante kura no batakani kase mo na mo de bre
yes
asante no kwa mo di mu tintiman e kura chen ada akanse na be join ye no enti se motimi aya aman ya ada na motimi nyama mo okay na ni nyina ye akoma na bibia ni ana woto nsa bibia ni ana wa akodi enti aseminim se ya na mo se esi hante mo ano ya da bi mu se ni party se mo o I don't know o fast na wo
me did so a foot trade akopa
very necessary ya na high no mo wa no
and I'm hoping say letter na ban from the Mamprugu Traditional Council no still na mpeni for better na so normal address situations we how mo bia
ke na uni de wo ya pa no e ba ne say so a e ma ne nkwala
ane bre
e ma ne nkwala no
ende sa
magic ya ko ti kuma se by day when ba bia akoda fie ya look how
you feel on see yo
ma ne nkwala you be in your shoes na be ma wafa to this can ya na no nua be ma gigi na wo hwe nua ba no odwane well de no betim dia famra kwan so aso asisi kwa na famra kwan so na dwene se basa na mo na sa move
yeah
to the south
yeah I bonsa
na mo be crowded o move to the south na be do be na samba na ekobia no nyako be we are tribalism you know abo was no ahonya bad abo doso sabe mo penifo man mu aban mu asenye ntokwa ne sa no mo ne kokoko so a ebu ko obi o be so property go hosro
yeah
osro
yeah
so ntia be sere bibia no mo no mamra fom akoma no mra fom na enye obi a o de ha no obi a no bi o man mu ayen tia se ba yen timi fam ran hyensem ekoku yoku nua na woku yoku nua na afilu se wo ya de ade wo keto bi a look how you feel na woku yoku nua ntia be sere nua no nodness no why mama no mamra fom na azoka no ye former MP no nzo mo lawyer no Cletus no mpanifo na no mudili o gbo otumfo dia kasema ya very careful. Be very careful. Oh, o se ba se otumfo na yi bibia hye no ko. Eso sole asemba kwa na edi na temu a. Etimi nya bi mo aban bi mo mtimedi otumfo atem na di ye hu mo meka bi. Na de adwuma hye ne sa so onya na otinche toto ayampia. Etoto bo ba park so. Ye jama o betimi aye. E jama o timi nye. Na onu kwa ibi oye no de agede ye ntua ne ka bi. Odi hwivu obi a.
Dabi.
Eye tu wa cha adwuma ana otumfo boa. Na oboa so no ya amamo na mani nso a. Anya bibia mo ase mo no kro no.
Yeah.
Ye be sere sa de na o man mu ya mo ye no. We otumfo de ko betim de ayama asantema nkwa tam na odi agile sa de we no. Uzo de boa ye nkwa nkwa ekọ anim.
Oh yes.
Na no ka se bi wo se me ma ya asantene ne kakraka. Tina fe na mbedi Ghana so. Na mo asundue.
Yeah.
And Kranua coming. The woman coming.
Yeah, so because
about Tanua coming.
Yeah, so be
was Akuna never transfer. We don't to see now you're not for Santa.
Yeah.
Didn't remember so 2 4 has. Yes, sir. Has got a camp in the balance. Mako Jam got back on the coming. Kotoko that was with the medium po. Covosi or casa into a house. And this maybe I am people no power to for MPP. And this is Baba to for this.
On the
on your day.
Oh, baby, on the yeah.
See, some more customer for 2 4. Monya careful. No more no social media no mu do 2 4 tem no. And they came. Ye hwede mo so be kan fa 2 4 dia wa yi o. Bone de one kwa ma. Mo an pesa mo proto na mo de to no so. Mo be ka de mpe bia. Ye nyi mo no da. Papa ba. Mo me ya no de we mo.
Me da se pa that's it.
E yasu die pa obo. E yasu die oboko. Me confirm nyina akra me nya bi kra we. Se me jam bia makogu kama.
Bronya beba.
Ah, ye twi mako green. Je na guma odi ade wom.
Bronya beba.
No nya de a chile black na ba ko bi si ho. Christmas. E confirm bo kwa na koso.
Wow.
Confirm nyina mu no mu kotoko confirm nyina tutu. Ana mo yesa. Ah, mo se bo confirm mu de ba tenu mo a. E di twa edu mo a. Mo mo confirm na si mo mabrabunu. Oh. I tell you, I exchange a cost. Is a moment confirm about Namutikra Moody and Brabunu. Boy, you so just Muzu how. I grown qua, Munjadia Moyano, what? Now must you Maragana, why? The Indian Baco. Why? Libisia.
And now no, observe for Yama me Agrada. You say somewhere in July. And now, you didn't go to for 15 years into Gusua or 7 AE. Oguso serving a sentence no. But now sounds so another case our court. One sofo biblical, apia biblical. Na afi na sasem no so abana wiye. Na asema na our court nyina na se ye ma me agrada ene nipaku bi e de sofo apia biblical or the nakedness ni nude akwakoto TV so. Enti no na ya de a won mo court even though ye ma me mama party there o fiase there but in the court date no so no sounds call for that particular case no and no na arania for 3 years since 2022 yes I ran for 3 years na say ekokoye ye mama part against the attorney general but you could see and say omoni attorney general tenase ekasai say baby a ekeka kono ye hwene en kansem no na bibia eto entwa nti enu a wonom court judge TT and some of nyina they abani agreement akoso nyina and applications akoso ni agreement akoso nyina na just say be fine ye ma me agrada court to find ye ma me agrada 1000 penalty units aba could be 12 Ghana cedis into 12,000 Ghana cedis and sana another compensation of 50,000 Ghana cedis and so yes so a fine ye ma me agrada awo de kokoma apia biblical yende utia de ma apia biblical and to mo ba court no no mkuta ehunska also mbabi nyina because mind you my culture also or medical atnas say also go into a particular agreement so they knew exactly what was going on and what was about to happen. Your video boy pese mo hwe enti enkongo hwe video number
count no obetimi asiso aboso e de amaye 5 count no me hu mfonyina okoko yiye ewo ono ankasa de TV so case no 5 counts me jina ma charges dodo awodo aye de bomb na me agrada charge ba ko enu yensa enan ena enu ni nyina waje atum se odifo se me nya ne hwe bi mbone ya me de aye no de sa de ni di me nti na me pese asem no me process man ko court na ebiase nyina hu se ma me no de ode ye me no nya ne bone bia so obi na abone power me hu said dear you I don't know because I saw for any and Tamuniana asumdwini ho nti de na wo ye ne mekwa na mentiase but ene what church mu say odini nyina hofo say won e bone pa say won wan ye na ade wo si odi hofo ya me so akamakomo ama me so me dia cha
Minister Assembly Koba na ache yie pa na court e de nsem nyina ba we a ma final ruling na ma judgment asa na woni JCT na se na so assembly
oh many agi bebrebe di ntia many agi ne say especially me ma titu na bia china bi obi behu wo mo na obodi sa ma me agada dia wo ye ni e be sere wo enne ono nkasa gya tum say de wo ye wa anyi ni nti eno ayensa na nka metima me de asam na kofi akosisi but emre bia de bi esi yeti na me pesa court wankasa ensisi
brebe de nisi ya
emre bi no ye saabo na o ma ne nkwa bebo me
okay
obepa amachew wo de gato kosi sarichi abas so eni mpanifu bi so e pa amachew e ma me ka o mo se no mutua nwoka ba agrada sa de beto abonten se me na ma beto me case ama ne 3 billion enye no kre ka na nwoka krampo na enu 3 billion eno sa de na wo ye nti na me ye ma adwen se this one here me my mfa nkofi na wasa be ka different story Timema ya kano court na bia hu say na ekokusi
okay yo
umra so Sunday
asol be ko say kakra be kan say mo hwe mama de ya hu se bebre na edi hofo edi ne ho fel e social media so 2 years ago na mama nso ti social media no so ti mo nyina na say mo de tum hofo say ababo bia ye bo no say wan sakra wadwen na say wan fa ho ama Kristo bedroom me bi na bia won so makoda apia aye mama gina bia no tin se be hwe mama part na yedi ne ho fel no ye hwe ne na ye fa nsu bibi mfim they said the software can say on for Yesu ahwe no that fe ko said the dura mo nyina mo nko aso na mo nko mama saso mo ka ha me so ma be
ready shamo
sorry from there say
part sa ana lawyer e kan nti say ne de this particular case nyame adom ye e de free o obi bebusa say nti mama party be fia na da bi case we different from the case na odekwa afia ase no nti nanka we ruling by and bia ruling nature say was serve another 10 bia na bibia which na embanasa but just to clear the air because then for we busa say nti mother and mama party be fia da be mama party be fia da be she's serving the previous one or the very first one it happened in July no she's still serving it but we need a separate case involving Sofo Apia Biblical and no ana court ebua a fine mama part 1,000 penalty units and a sum of 50,000 Ghana cedis. Obibini mama part 1 cent say be
three trouble one God say or sentence 15 years or just sentence 15 years in the order and I appear the other account and our name say Empress gift
ya no mka so matwa na mka so some dia channel and I saw na pende
down say pende
wow
hey we are say the pattern was your umpe ma me say me di ya man pa mum do komu nti na say the appear so also firm no nya easy
yes
nti me na da bia me ka say we are say o your force and one we dey
no correct
do no firm no ne na no say be sheda da kedia say mo say ade bi o kom bia ya wo bia na o di powder na kom bia no say di pakro no trust check na so kosa ya wo no bi
na men ko ba bia trust
o say agrada o tiase o go for ya wa de go for firm say no and say wo face bi o in terms of appear there is that day time drama ko one the only bit we ase na when the naked pictures go na what the control bonten aye
so national TV so
na dia na obenya free atwade na maudi wo ye wie na disca bi breo nti we dey be twa so taw appear so e be sese so next time so wo ye ono ma bi a now so why extra careful monya da na only pa na idili
very very important
very important
very important
and also you nyame nipa so
yes
nyame nipa na sometimes you think ko esa no ma be da abontere no
so mo trick na ko yesa
na trick ko na do so hu na de do also a prophet the prophet do mza de be che ko trick
sorry doctor
so
be yare
so say prophet dey wo dey be see you china ni da chance ndi e be trick one so da yombu e do nyina so be bo na ba so say ya clear no na won so nya na so bi o se ne ma de o kan here me de pass o se ne ma ne ti
yeah
ko bi akura no ko school ko e papa na deja double no a papa na de ko agrada here say to akọ na at least onya relief kakra no but na me de kaka won no so ye na agrada so da bi obi anya me nka no na no me sem no doso
yeah
na me na anya no rechichifo na me pamu no ntimi film na o me dan suba papa bi adi
mate ye wo court wi de ma me san so mfa nyina court tew se de obo we ni tew ma me na ma me fa san nya court tew obsafo nana you so for pia biblical mo picture from me yes me sa do wo court Ghana for mo kai John Odatelamte edino John Odatelamte mo kai dino won kai papa ya nanu wone ne yeri nya asem a ne yeri free ho friend say omoma ne ba ko yare oba ya ode ade fa ne be ma wo so wone ne beda mo kai samokai aha ade ye no ho bu no fie mfimfin odate se eche no mu ina mo ya we story me ne mu kan bi wo kan bi me bufu ye wo bufu yi me sun ye wo sun ye mo say ye nye ni pasa especially inipa wona na ware awo ema ye nye ni pasa na eden na nipa wonam ne ba bi kra no ntimi nya ne sa na nka mpese nipa wawa no ene no wo ma no na se no odem John Odatelamte ene no omko eno omonso court yes omonso court ama yamma no a bail of 100,000 Ghana cedis and 2 sureties yenko court nsan konkohwe de sie ye ba akwasi obi biniwa
Louis Odatelamte eye papa pani e hu ne viral video e wo social media so se bimpani manima na wabɔ ne yere hu adeja esan boro no e wo fie mfimfim ma tenant bi a otifie ho ye ne hiye ne tanti ofa ne phone e video ma e ba e monten so ene eye dropsu court ya san akwasetena we ni ne etoso miensa na de ne etoso mienu no court e ma ni nua ba no eye Grace Lamte bill na enenso court ejina ni tumi so ama Louis Odatelamte bill in the sum of 100,000 Ghana cedis se onfa echigina fo mienu enyina nechi emu ba akode onfa dwapade a ne bo no esom 100,000 no entai nechi ansa na watimi akofie na ene assemble akwa court ne sande kan ho eyo hye a court hye no ne se odi ohye eto ni nua ba no eso ene accused person nipa mienu ni nyina eye Louis Odatelamte ni nua ba ene wo mugina court ne se ababa wa eyo no wa ne yere a obo no ebo ne ho adeja no onhwe yie se on men kwala ne nso enye sa ade a obi beka se ade aye no enti ene ni abeto dwa bio ene se court se ode de friend restraining order e de ato ne so se Louis Odatelamte ene ni nua ba no bebia ababa wa eye ne yere a wo bo na adeja no onamu bia no onhwe se on men no bebia ne man namu bia onhwe se on men no court no etu asem no ahye 2026 January busome no ne da etoso edunkuno ese omonko nsan famra emra se omiti bill
court January 2026 on the same case but then before that no court ejano say onko fie no ndo onko jena home no ndi bronya no ofie na opepon busome no aya no asade no ho aba na asem no yaka ato aso na emum onhwe no amen oba no obusu no man me obi anyamra nsem na odi ya no wanko hu omo ansan kwanko di boni bia amfa ama me hye ama ye ho ame papa okuma se obi bini awro se mo eto yen wogidi se ne kwan so ano no na
we dey me ball court na baso especially since my distance no free oba ne kwan eno mum kra hia me mo na meka se mema ka ma ho den pass che yango na babu ya papa
yeah
cause you trafa ho ba you can tell you ade me say ma ho den ko mo bu ya rough Omo bu ya rough.
Eti mo a.
I'm telling you. Na ya daja oni awon din ti ana no na be ya gbagbagba bi na no kwasa gbagbagba ba apanya no wasa ponche na ma na pai. Wasa kwa ya de no bono. We di aso onu kwa na akizu oba no. O akizu oba no. So si abono pa.
Yeah.
Eti imagine say sabe on dey on be on so aye oba na chi na bi oba no ntimi nkazo e. Eti aban e be we di e be da law na se. Na emumu no ye be hwese e bi de ni be di akiri. Na na sia no.
asotwe bi asese fata bi ose de ma ne bia no na ye hweso de ato wo ma mema no bema de bema na adwene mu oha sebe na adwene mu emre ana otene sa board ne dofo ne te bema na adwene mu emre bi wo won se bebiri a obetimi aka ma oba no grasu enya abo ne kwase ya asem mu do me tama me na me ne ma bi wo no wo ya de a me wasem bi a me kan adena why you look like a demon na abo kwase ya wo me make examples bi
manu aka de opese oka
yeah me ni watem so but obomu sasem na maka na matide ato no a why ade no so for the bare 3-4 days obomu se wo kra no wona ma wo kra kra ni o te ma wonya nuhu me ball pekra be nya no akasam dem sa abo asem no kra na enye issue bi
yes
bi di wata obetima di bi enye issue bi a na mum no ade na why no se be hwe na me tina ade no so na me de ka wasem na me sa chiw de tufu na me kira wo de wo ye no de be sa si
yes
na che obe ma nyansani be ma na adwumo ha bia na oto ne sa na obo ba obe mrenti sa me ma no so no ntifie kwa na asem si ko na be ma ne yonko be ma ontimi nto no sa ne yonko be ma betima the same thing ya
ontimi
a chain oba ne ye no ontimi nto no sa mo no wa twe oba bu no se akwala o bu no se o ye babia wa wo na wo ya mbakra wo do ko ya de nya wo betima bu se unia ma na wo no mtifie no ni ma na wo mtifie no ebi nya na mo ne da ebi kasanje ebi kwa dina tem da
shino naked no ko to obonte
ene wi ase ka obi anwo onu ti de da wono no asotwe wi na hwe ni mo de ti wo ye be ma ni mo de ti wo say intimidators we mu de no kwa de obum ye hu na ebi no so de omo abizu ma wa adwini mu sema so
eno so enne hu pa udi o professional on confuses
kasi ba ye ti bi no de nyina awon je lumba kasi ba ye ti bi no de nyina very dangerous emotional trauma we o de oba no ko enum no wi awasa abo no ko de ko mo oba ni dwane ko de krum no sa de no ana mo de so mo de sa de ya o normal ya wi asi na ya how before ya how pa sika de sa de ya sika ne sebe mpamo gudi any relation that's our problem one day be breaking it down one day be breaking it down RASH HOUR one day be breaking it down into details sika before any sa normal no that's our main problem two problems you want no
two problems
what go that talent massive what go that talent where the way teachers obe pedokno pa dokun no makoni fish what this and why kukutu fa go boxing we u je na kan ibu ko bagu etoto aka ka cheo
Azi yebedase
asa ogu wani masipa next time
my story we mon frɛ impress mame na mon kan kyerɛ ne sɛ na mo ka asɛ me kɔ menya ankɔ metete nkwa nkyɛn heya na mo ka asɛ me kɔ menya ankɔ metete nkwa nkyɛn heya abusanfo dadulumba yakwa kosie no yakwa kosie no but ɛkyiri nsɛm bebre ebi me busa na dadulumba mu wɛn abusapani de fa he ana yaye ne den ana yukra na sen de obi ebusa olase edi asem ana esie oze Akosua Serwaa emanu se de omo from ma mekra no omo ma no wone na ejapade enti se ya kan sem agu omo asum ama omo te Ghana ha ana omo ka cho ma me se wonhwe no ankwa api obi a chesensem no bi wo ha esoso chen me yenkonkuti ola Michael kakra bi ye ba Akosua bibi ni wo studio
me hu de enti affairs no ye wo a na manfo de omo ma ba Ghana ma omo nananom betete wo mo no say wo tete nkwada wa abrochi ana sebi monimu a very mu fanche me ana sebi jimini dos ye de japade na di hunhun ma wo disrespect wo ma ye de japade na di dada wo e ma wo threaten wo ma me e wo nim na se wan ya yi appeal na opese wo kono ye fi utrim se wo ma ne na musunti na manfo didi ye papa ni ye ma make it water na musunti no mudi ye papa ni ye ma make it was atem they say what's your warrior say na ware na mboa wa ka we bi ye futu enkase nkwada ni nti obetena so ya because asemi ba ye na ma mi pesi oja ware achel pe be mu ne ehun kase be nyina ye de nkwada no so ye excuse nkwada wo mu ntamu nti nkwadaa wɔ mu ntam nti ene nkwadaa ne na ada wo n'akyi ama wo no ene nkwadaa ne na ada wo n'akyi ama wo ma ama afoforo na ɛforce sɛ ɔmo pɛsɛ ɔmo pɛsɛ ɔmo adopt maame na asɔ ɔmo maame nipa bebree na ɛpɛsɛ ɔmo adopt no asɔ ɔmo maame na wo nkwadaa we nyame mfa sa ama na bibi nya maame na sorry sɛ wo maame atɔ sorry sɛ me maame atɔ yɛ tete nkwadaa ne bi wɔ abrɛkyɛ ho yɛ ho tete bi ade mɔmɔ sorry da kronaka so ma anase wo maame yare mpo
abusafo enti no na kyerɛ sɛ de wo ho no nsɛm no dɔɔso nsɛm no deɛ na meminim sɛ akɔda ɛna me imagine sɛ menka da lumba asɛm me imagine sɛ Akosua Serwaa menka na asɛm me imagine sɛ abusua menka na asɛm ne nka obi asɛm because ya yɛ wi manhu deɛ yɛ o last saying mmɔfra no ne ɔmo maame pa fire on the mountain Akosua bibini ɛdɛ na ɛkɔ so
Nora to be honest with you nyese bia me pe maame Akosua Serwaa asɛm ntina me de gina so akasa sa Nora be reho papa sɛ ti saade no am tie wala reho na ebi so sisi bebre o mi krom mampo mahu bi da kuma si atafo mahu bi da o ma be fe na job ni o the same situation na ne makra be so be kon nkyɛn ama wi akyɛ no om de ne papa mpana no de ye o maame no mo bo maame ne kura ba yiye nyina ebi asi o mampo da mahu bi da ne ne maame bi na ti the same house ne ba no ben na o se ne o yeba ifuo ama afi na ma ne nkofo foforo tifio na asɛ aye maame and I'm say normal maame ni so ko mu no o se o ko normal ma ba ye basa in terms of kind facial beautiness no
so
and then cross over but no mu nyina the value that no bo akola bo ha dia na maame usi tie ne kwa no obadwom ko mbese obeyi ne maame a kire oh yeah see that
wow
especially sa bochi won kwa de so one we na wo depression na wo tan a oboko bibi omoko graduation kra na they don't want to present their mother so maame ni oh yeah you know kwa bi so ha ntitiere ti omo bochi no ma be nkola money to the extent say you know because unim e wa de bi kwa we ase kwa ekoso sa akola de maame e wo no onyini no be hunu social media computer mu laptop mu na yo maame kwa de sa de formal so nya de ma na adwen say wo nya sa che de ma
yes and you true
disrespect for the mother hide Akosua Serwaa de em say ya bona brand sumpa o yes na me de na ma de bi tika mu me de be mfato na na maka asem bi o de futu na kokosi Akosua Serwaa se no se oba o de be matia enkasa nkwala ni nti na be ma ne ya de enya kora na otem na ne be ma so tia onu se bedru mebi no ebia na japade o na predi nyina na manso be ba so wo so ya adwuma pre wo de
okay
wo so pre wo de nti ba se wo so ofifie wo se ma afie ni ho a ma kua ho kwaku ni ho a owura kwaku ho nti ba se wo fie awale afie no ko so anyen krata so anto so to ka se bo se me de minimi kunya ye me kokoko to bia nko na se little jobs kakra ba ma me de court nsem wo kata nsem wo
mpa
e unti na mka se ko mo accept ordinance na your normal bi wa ordinance share I know the baba ma me no wan sa na ma be papa na property oh yeah ti no mo person ba accept no se kata na ba mu say ordinance ye adwuma dia if you dey wo no kra ba na ordinance no mani bi wo mu a you can protest you protest wo enti no e ya futu e mama me Akosua Serwaa say the why am ready ntimi say bobe wa kwa ba bie mu a em say kasa mistake ko na na ma wakasa de tiri ho wa kire sa ade won pe otimi ka kire be man say me pe but abana me de on pe kra na o de
sana no e no de sene mu
ho na o di show mu no na ekum na ma me da ko wi si tini man so no em say o hwa na papa shi be kan say me say Kevin Bagana no ba dada no isle go a o die on papa ho enti no ba na papa ho na se e kasa mo se nkwara no mo se maame no na egu papa no matiti wo call papa na papa so no ba foforo ho na enya wo maame no what where is your stand where is your stand and it depends on how that woman will be maybe or better so be overdose to impress the kids ebe we so akọ depression musinti no onya happy ntino ntimi attending to the grano in the happiness mood
Yeah.
Because we call no memu. Or fan no mama work around so that be am cross but do level because also if you are into relationships.
Yes.
No we so asaba Ghana or be share or double ni o share so or double ni active. Ah, then be move abom. Enti ma me akosa sa ba bia wo bia no. Say they will like and say go for person adopt to as a mother. Me there. My adopt to as a wife. I'm so mommy, me marry one count.
And you start to back on me.
Oh, akoma home. What do you want to say?
Asese.
Ahoma dey aso ko. Yeah, chon. Obi dey no wu ni ye chon. Akoma home. Aduanu obi dey wu ni o. Who you utu bottom. Even the akoma home. And so da bia ye chon. Me ma so na obo. Aja say. Ndi akoma home dey. Ma Akosua we kwa dey luma dey dey. Pabo ache. Me ma do sika so bottom. Na unim. Quick me ba ko bi fam. One guy be no lumber engineer. I'm so abekasa. O say no ye adwuma ma stopping Macgenfi. Holland.
Yeah.
I to ni luma na ball I fuchinya bi abo.
Yeah, obo no me play ball.
Na no kasem bi. O say luma fa no come ye adwuma o luma fi. Omo ye adwuma na o ye nwumi na nwumi na dapa na. Me and wife ma Akosua say wa see form.
Hey.
Say won top na studio no form. Studio is ni studio o set ma go do ya you. Ah, that no. I kempon ko ha. Eza unia ba jeje ni so too much o. To fa unia ba tra. Mo mi ka no kure.
No pen say.
Ofa ne tra. Afi wo so wo ye adwuma na nyum ne de na ma Akosua ba o do be hu say. Hey, nyo ya ma mi kuru ni. No tiem ko so cha. To si no be ba no do no. Di pa no interview so wo mo ko fo bi ase sam. Case ba yin na bi ma take side. Because ti ma Akosua te nyum no. You know? Even a year say, oh yeah, you bought even and you may not be some year missing for me cacrabo. I do Marcos just when you know some cate. Eh, ya say pani. Marcos just say, na me be do as mama wife. You are saying no, men case ta odobro ni e bin see that. Men can be that. As one make you na be na say o contribution na why no. Amasa kasa go fo nyina commercial. You can love lumber and dislike Marcos just say, oh yes, we are hypocrite.
Okay.
We are very, very hypocrite.
Okay.
Very, 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 very hypocrite. As a mopa bun tram to na manu kopo babia. Because me ka se match lo. Sabe. Mami, I call fast so share papa yi. Bo so obi na din ka di tu kwan. Papa no ko sa bo no ba yi.
Yeah.
Mami na sabe fa no ko yi. Na mo si den ti na wa match for 5 years na papa na wu na fe no ba. 5 years no papa yi wu ye na no. Asa mami no ko ba kro be take care Japan nyina pejam. Na yi si ni kwan so mo ma no ho aye dia se ma to no so. Ndi papa na wa ado me fa na de India. Eti mi di wi a ma Akosua se wa de. E de mu kotie enwum sa de anchime a.
Okay.
O papa ne kan ni na. Da ya de anchime je old song bia sa o. Ti de no so da ya oda kokora na che no ntimi na. Na me dwine ma brabo ho. Ana me dwine oba Akosua se wa ho na me. Hey, oba be ni. Oba be no beje na ni je nyina ho. Aguo. Tio wajana ni je nyina wagu ni pada wu no be pre ni je kakra bia dise na mo de no bajana ni je nyina wagu o se adwuma me be Yankopon ma adwuma me no bo me so ba ma me
yeah
obema me de dan ko fo cross de dan ko fo from paso e bi ni odobro ni pa so de dan ko fo from paso obayan kasada na me chenyu ba ko bi ni je wi why
okay
omo se nyum bi ayi fro de ne ka wa hye me
yeah
omo so Trojans ba ma ko se wa entisa munya magicians ana onye musicians akasa ya sipa o ya analysis ya bi wa dwene mu
okay
o say me se me do Serwaa na me boa me se me do Serwaa de me feeling no po a chest out don na me ka tro no
oh
me se me do Serwaa de me feeling atinka me feeling po na chen wo do abdot me se me do no se me do kitwa bi wuna kitwa de e ba jum sem
guys
what I say e ya gine no obo mo ntia sem na se ana last one me di wie we dey me nua me pa chaw ma no ko wiase nyina no obi ante ade bi akoso e me ya ensemi bai ye the leaks bebre e di suade o ayi for the kuta sa leaks no who is behind all that the wiase na se depend safe
leak na na ba no se ndi abusu mo anhwo ma
mo ti firi wa mo
mo anhwo ma di so mo an leak o
ba ko be leak ya me ba kire mu ba ko na ye wie ni se
wo ba kire leak nim
kakra bi ma Akosua be mpomane ma Akosua be mpomane ese be obo kafa lumba ho and say tie audio no o say obetena buchira wa nya adwuma bia ana oji loan
20 BBB euro. So 2,000 euro. And no ban. Eh, no me go about the Akosua say one kobo.
Na send the last Monday no can want some that kid dia.
My pentemtement mu yi. And no ban you no me to bui. Na mafu for 9 you know. And no betina Ghana. No this say sika na eye ma asem. And no so no se lumba. It was person say ogu ni nua be ma no mase. Wa betina Ghana ogu ni nua be ma no mase. It was what I'm cutting no.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot to continue.
Okay.
Amaphobia adwene mu sebe na mka me ntimi ni atem o fom ti no na mo person mo tag ni pa bi tai ni pa no be bra ba ji sa soro adi ai say what TV na wo hwe wrestling sa wrestling mi no TV su
yeah
they dey timi punch obi abo na obi ti wo ka tell say was no kare
yeah acting
now they say mo fam some pod is just empire ubani obi na adwene mu sebe ntia say no waji sa do mo adi to nipa o ya analysis think about ekonya say nipa no mpana sam ti no ye ka sem bia fa no waji adi na say it sample na Akosua Bimpoma is a good sister. To ni abe ma wagi ska betena Ghana wo di bo adwaman. Say no krampa. Na how could say mudipa no mo ya ma po say asem do lumba ne chen. Ono ani nua ba no a. Oye wo no to ne na so no jeje no. Kwajo be didi o, kwajo de ofesu, ofesu ha mo do no sene. Ono no nua ba wa. Ode na tena ahwe na wato ne madin. Abon maboni di ben press and you be call boni di wo ko mo no ma mi di wo.
Yeah.
A o tu kwan o so no so ba ne ko ye. A o ko du de so sa ne ko tena Germany ho. Mo pesa mo kire say nipa ne fight for the right no. Oni wo kwan. Mo pesa mo kire say Akosua say fight for the right no. Yesu eni wo kwan say bonsam kra wo supporters. Bonsam ko no no ko so Nyankopon ni Nyankopon kwan. Ama nipa do eche mu miensa no twen mienu. Ma Nyankopon kra tese to kwa no Nyankopon luzu. O twen mienu ma Nyankopon ba ko. Ama Nyankopon kra ka say esoro fo mani nye na sasu mu nie na sa ho no kra kwa no automate no. To no kwa ba sasu ko nya supporters.
Yeah.
What is it? Nenti so asema ba ye ka say me ka ba ko so ko gina ko ka say me fa Akosua say wane papa si ho a. Na obontena nipa binum ho a. Na mo approach to say dey. Na say ko so ka ho dey. Na mo so mo no na adwen meta ke o. So beta ko ba be so dey na be so bi nyi wa no dey. La me na me defend dem me pan.
Yeah.
Ana dem kan toss.
Oh, dey kan me tase pa.
I so ko ka ho dey. Ana ma say house ne kotoko. Obi aba kotoko na obi aba house. Ana ma say and senior bibi gwa go for gina chiri. E support ko ntokwa. Na nja asema ba, dey ka say musician me musician. Na musician asema ba na me kire me standard dey ntia me taba ko because of me nyamwa. Ana ni para so aboa ma de na ben. Ana ma fo bi mo ba kire na, mo ba di no mo pese mo chese mo nim luma no kra chen. Mo kakra ba ni baby say asem crazy. So nana, eti mi wie dia na ma wie ni say ma Akosua se wa ye se na ni gye nkola ho erade mo ano na se be se japade kwa me pakwa me de badwene kwa na ka me se mesre sa api ni nyina no ko onja chiredi
sa api oni
onja chiredi na omo ka no meka na wall se de be pakwa kwa cha o meche do be jo fa mo fanage na onya na sumye ne enum de to nkra koma no se ye ni nchen kwa ya koma ne ya age susu ye da ya tanachi pampepe won fa ncheche no re na mi ni ba bi ada da number wu ye na me hu no fi ho no atana me ni bomb me no so na me budo ma no that very day na me sisa da odobo ni first mu na visa lumba ba ansa na me hu no fi ho no me hu no me ta no but whenever you make comparison with that Akosua se wa me no nya dwene ba ko da
yes
but o project odobo ni so fi yese ya me ti ase
okay
when o ko project ko so de ne ko tra oni de be hia kwa me no nya dwene ba betra
mate me da se obi nana yenchia dia kan nso so e
yenchia se na fe no se so odibom
all right abso for me kan for 3p garlic mixture and famal 3p say men kan tro say official pa afisa say na wompomudin SCP na asita anunti ana omo se omo koso akai o se obekoso adu dwuma akwa ba ayi bibia opeso ye bia ahoden mu a 3p garlic mixture na 3p garlic mixture busu ade eye ne se immune booster o menstrual pains up 3p solve sounds na won say titriti na won titriti a 3p solve blood pressure no was rododo sugar no enye ohun wo ye kese dodo ana stroke nso teteo ni nyina 3p edi ho dwuma akra ye wo Kingswalk Herbal Kumasi yɛwɔ Dani Herbal Kumasi yɛsan so wɔ Kolinak Herbal Accra yɛsan so wɔ Kufsam Herbal Koforidua yɛwɔ Gapson Pharmacy ana ho nso yɛwɔ Albert Sam Herbal opedodo to a yɛ numbers and go screen so no Top Roof Timber abusua asemde abo asemde abba de bia meka kire mo se yen a ye adwuma Ghana ha a ya je fat bonus so da ye pese ye de kokko ye project ye dan ho no asempa aba sanso na anuanom a mo wa bruchi a mo ba Ghana mo pese mo ba be complete mo project asempa aba asempa no se Top Roof Timber ye wo Kumasi Wood Village Sokoban ha ya na ye wo na de ye ne se ye tonua enuana a ye ton no ye kɔ enwuram na se kokotwa nuana ye de befia na yato yebo atreat nnua no saa be 3 weeks ye be treat am make sure say ahoden abanuanim emoa bia free nnuanim enti adwuma na wo de kwakoye no unya problem bia wo so now ye hwe eya sa adwuma we nyina ofie ewie etreat ni saa be 3 weeks a 2 days bia na treat 3 days bia na treat 2 days bia na treat 3 days bia na saa for 3 weeks ye wie ni o sa ahoden abamu a this is what we do oba na so oba be hwedua no na ye ton bi ma wa na sa nua no ya transport no free the amount free transport near the call site ho ye de ko do site won so a near ya yinua no na ya sa de abod dinosaur amount free of charge untua hwe enti nua no one ye ko fa de ni free room ba ya nom de omun treaty ye be treaty ye treaty sa for be 3 weeks make sure sa fi dua na ye ready for market ye de ba na oba beto bia na asa transport e de free ye ho e de akọ site de amount ye wia ya sama ye boys no afa nua no afro wo dan no o project no no mo abodan no so kama e de amount fe ansa na wo do roof no kra ba begu so umpewe na opeden o contact 0247 898 528 Samsung Abe WhatsApp 0247 898 528. A promotion kese pa na de aba. Internet do not be left out. Luxury Perfume House and so the affordable perfume aba. Perfume ane born da from kra but essentially original. Perfume ane born from kra but ubia to wo ho a won say abrantie weni ate sister weni ate mama weni ate papa na perfume dey ye di frabroche na bro wana enso na wonim say secret wa ha na afi waka o secret na kire no say we dey me ho an hwam nyina luxury perfume house adaroma na fa number yi na frɛ wo na won so nya wo dey now the number 055 752 5193 now the ama wo mo uwie nso a obetimi de omo Instagram handle de ama obi obebusa obi a say at everything_original_perfume sounds on Snapchat at efia_echa 2004 Desmark Enterprise say omo de branded clothes aba omo de branded shoes aba sounds on omo de branded handbags and nyoma bebre aba na ntade a omo de aba store ntade pa omo de aba a omo pese wo ba betubi na okokoton bronyen afisiapa omo pese wo ba betubi na okokoton na won so nya mfaso PLT clothes now PLT there abusa yɛnyina yɛnim sɛ globally it is accepted globally ɔma jomudi yɛnim brand no sɛ quality obia PLT entade obia PLT ho nneɔma enti no usika na ebia nka wode bɛkyɛ usika na ade bɛkyɛ offer so de bɛkyɛ onua ba na wɔnyɛ adwuma no ade enti na wɔn bɔ ne dwetri na wɔn fa nkonko fa 50 kg nneɔma ne bi ma no anaasɛ 12.5 kg nneɔma ne bi ana 25 kg nneɔma ne bi ade na wɔn fa nkofa ma no na enye sɛ aso wɔbɔ ne dwetri ɔho na nko won ton sika obenya no no wasa de call back no wasa akɔfa foforo no onya mfaso na nka wo wasort no for life ana asem na make na sort the make na sepa yes this is what we want you to do enti kuma say ye wo denchamo so ye ben AQ3 center on our warehouse on annual during this festive season so obana ba be fire new money bi say wo kwa akoton wa ye be ma 10% discount obeti my friends 0242932820 Samson Accra 050-472-9560. Sell quick SCC ombema wade tono aye in 10. I didn't know one kasa. Almost a summer creative platform into wo unhia website bi. Website na aye wa dwendwene na wo to hu susu almost the say fasa sika no safa shewdwa na wudie ni. Na de ompese wo yenie fa phone no nebo www.sellquick.com. Sellquick ni K enka ho. Into www.sellquick.com. Na sign up. Trust me, and I make a true. So ye sign up na bibia undi 5 minutes cry. No we bibia. Open so a screen no. Obit must scan it. QR code net da hono. Now the room no sign up. Come on. But this is what we want you to do. O sign up we are. Ugu so na otono. Services now we provide no. Now the nyina a good platform no so. Inti se mhia wo na me catch say o box no me pese me to bi pe. Now the sell quick link no ama me. Na ma call platform no so. De me pe bia na ma to me bo ase na ma yi de me pe nyina ma mo ahu. No provide enyoma no e de ama me. Ne mum kai so sign up udi dwumadi bia we app no so. Na so use GhPage a ubenya discount code. Come. Ahani edu dwumadi ni besi na nsa na yebekọ no obibini ebia na abeso do phone number to dwa betimi dia to dwa
dada no akwasi obibini na number no ye 054 7414409 na new year more expect a whole lot of good music.
New
Very
year,
good music.
More expect a whole lot of good music. So you can contact Akwesi Obibini on 0547 414 409 0547 414 409. Meeting at Berma Kweku Asu-B me na me say di dwumadi ho chiame manager ana ye production work na kama 80 ebo echidom hanki bo echidom adepa ewa ha ana me ne me ankasa ma di nyina Akwesi Obibini ana di dwumadi ba bia supreme obi a Nyankopon enshao el hefe ba bia obi anso toni kusi Nyankopon enshao vouloir
kokwe
makramo
Wonderful. So per company albet me ade wo ho ato omo so eba no adansie ene ho dwumadie bia dia enwa ene Zion View Construction and Services eba no general building construction say yensi dan fit scratch enko na wieye na enye de wakoma pedie enwa ne Zion View Construction and Services eba no dampness treatment say walls ho na cracking enso elikifa walls ho tino ama apotobibre age wo dan no aboso dia Zion View samen kan say obe apply waterproof coating e de ama external and internal walls no sane be ya wonso no obetimi afa wodan no ho afa na apotobibre nyina so akle e de amount e biem no se ba no Italian graffiato se wo si abefo de ya baby a wo ho access scratch lines ne nam ho fefefe eno so no omudi sa dwumade no kama stamped concrete for compound se wo pe concrete papa e de aya o compound a e be che na be san so aye fe e de amount dia fashion Zion View Construction and Services omo ensa ebano epoxy floor me pacha so ope epoxy floor papa ope de beche e de amount ope de hoho etunan e de sofia obeka se emom o floor si eyefe so ope e de amount garage floors basement countertops and na sempo no ope ne so commercial dwumede bia udi se bank bi na wusi restaurant bi na wusi hotel bi na wusi enwa ene Zion View Construction and Services so what Ghana anase amano no dia na ope company a ombesu fie no SSA dia me pacho for numbers we say 0543 123829 0543 123829 and I say 0249 711659 0249 711659 so we share Zion View Construction and Services BMUSUA obetimi akọ omo website so
yefem na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi na aka na ato na twetweme binya 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa odunu asa miracle bi wadro no se mafu no kra se die sia twimi anka se me humi esisi so se me humi ana esisi obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi bi ne ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na edona anka se de Nyankopon de ayi bia ho de ma ye bi anya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa nhyɛ me nkwa no
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana ase me gina ho a me na mu sisinya hye me kwa me de ameko bia mu so much medru da ba 6 years ni o tema sisi am ye ma je se ene me jai na yare na nku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture no say ma me kase yanku pe no yam say ende ya me no kase me ho atom ya me din wa me ntiase
3P garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Etufoi mumra metu ntade ne no mapapa wa ha ye dia doma to so be ba ko mienu miensa ne yekoyanim aha ye Desmark Enterprise ye to brand your friend Pretty Little Things PLT free UK no mamunu jan enkensi you se chiki kaya now ina de kel eno mani na etwaguro no o hwewei na yerenso ye no mani afo entinya dia wo koton aboka mpaboa bags clutches Nkodani penny for every occasion. Ye Berlin 50, 25, 12 kilograms. Sit you will see cabasmo. And to school for no more online. A don't for boutique for Obia with two normal ton better day. Yet on second hand, first Berlin so your brand ya son that home. Desmark UK. Ye name more fenty man friend in Yendia. Your branches are hold across Ghana. Cantamanto, Jowulu, Ashtown, Sunyane, Young Warehouse no Kumasi, then Chamoso. Yeben AQ3 Event and Game Center. Numbers in the Gusuano. Anafre 0242 932820 and 0504 729560.
Abusianfo ha top roof timber na top roof timber dwuma ko kese dwuma ko chenchirenche bia abepiem Sokoban Wood Village na abusianfo mudwuma omudian ye se omuton enua ye de bodan so enua mu ahodo dum wa sapele mahogany bese edua bia ye de bodan so ye bia no oba Sokoban Wood Village na ohwehwe top roof timber industry ombenya endua ni nyina bi e de amount na asem dene asem nwanwan asem fefe wo mu nyina ne nso no esan ye se wato nua ni nyina wie no o site wo ba bia wo de kɔ no se ye mampon se ye agona se ye nsuta se ye akra se ye Ghana ba bibia no omo de beko ama free, that is transportation no e free omo de begu omo kam no omo de akwa ama free saa nso na se omo wie no so omo de kɔ site wo na dan ne ye mo so a na se wa wo feel say dan ne ye mo so ma wa saa nso na top roof timber ebe bodan no so ama kama dan no so bo na ye friend installation o mbe bodan no so abreko a o mo nje o dama o mo nje o kobo o mo nje o sidi o mo nje o sika bia entifa number na egu ase no na free top roof timber na no mo eni nkita ho na se muni yes mo no mo ni nkita ho na nkita ho die no obekira wo say free transportation free installation na se o mo de car be fa nneoma na abre free o mo de bre free wi a na fe o to fele se o mo bodan no so ma wa o me san so abodan no so ama free enti abusuafo top roof timber ewo Wood Village kan kire Ghana fo nyina mo amwo aburo kire titiriu wudi scanner ma obi wa discan wudi scan ma wabusuafo madi wodi afa scanner bra top roof timber na omo nkɔ bɔ dan no so fefefe abro ko omo nyɛ da ma nyɛ utaku woto nua na yakɔbɔ so ama